Well, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you and to everyone.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone.
2025.
Yes.
We've started the year with a bang. Michael the Pervy Elf has just released his first short. It's called Slap My
Really?
Butt. Yeah, it's called Slap My Butt. Those of you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw the unboxing. I was laughing too hard to come on.
Oh, you wait until you see his first short.
I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for one to drop.
Welcome to Top Gun Model School to our New Year's Day special. I'm your host, Bob Rum. Introducing, first of all, the one who started it all. Here, I'm sure, to inspect his Death Star. Please give it up for Pod Racing Palpatine.
What is thy bidding, my master?
There is a great disturbance in the Force.
I have felt it.
We have a new enemy.
Morning, pal.
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm good. Nothing too
How
exciting.
how depleted is the Imperial bar?
Not too bad. Not too bad now. I had a couple of friends over, but we're old. We didn't stick around till midnight. I only hung around because of the fireworks for the dogs, so they didn't get mad. The bar is not looking too bad.
Very good, very good, very good. Well, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh,
Doing a
there
bit
we
of
go.
work on this today.
What he's up to?
Oh, look at
What
that.
he's up to?
Bit of dry brushing. Dry brush some gold on it.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Sparkly.
Very nice indeed. Next up, we have one of the founding members of the sexually repressed Australian squad. He has got his own video coming soon. I've started it, and it's sort of writing itself, to be totally honest.
This will be good.
In honor of Michael, though, Michael's pervy elf clone wants to make an appearance. With Lady Catherine, the First Lady. So.
I'm gonna go home. You got it on. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need your touch. That's how much I want you. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need your touch. That's how much I want you. Slap my butt. Slap my butt. Slap my butt.
There we go. I wonder what your intro.
G'day.
I wonder what your intro video is going to be like.
I can't imagine. Oh, pretty easy going. It'll be fine.
G'day to you.
Well, I did stay up till midnight because you were with me.
Yeah.
And I did destroy a 1 litre bottle of bourbon.
Nice.
Yeah, had a little bit much to drink last night. Been feeling the effects all day today, I tell you.
Very good, very good. Well,
Yeah,
Pervy Michael's had a busy night as well.
I'll bet.
He looks shattered, to be honest. He's still going.
He's back in my youth, eh?
Right.
Taking me back to my youth.
Yeah. A lot of people have pointed out the similarities. It's quite remarkable.
Oh, Cat. Yeah, thanks, Cat. I love cats. And they're like, oh, he's exactly like that when he laughs and giggles.
What are you doing for us today? You still on your sister?
I just walked on the stand.
You've jumped ahead. You've done
She's
it.
got
Oh,
baby's got back. Oh yeah, no, I got a little
nice.
bit to go. Well, I was sitting here in the middle of the night last night, so I was listening to some tunes and just kept building for a little while. Didn't really do that much, but yeah.
I'm gonna do my armor today. Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's all about, but I can actually
thrust attack.
Well, apparently she's all. Well, I mean, this can turn into a third and fourth leg, so I don't know.
All right.
Anyway,
Sounding slightly pervy.
and I have another one to start anyway, so we're on, mate. We're on. Don't worry.
We're on.
I can always
We're on.
start the other one, mate. It's okay. We'll finish this
We're on.
one, and we'll get on to the next pervy girl.
Good stuff. Good
I'll
stuff.
reveal her later.
Well, here's my pervy girl. I'm gonna do her armor today. There are quite a few pervy girls in the pad. Here's another pervy girl. My new favorite pervy girl.
I mean, I've never been out of the doghouse, but I don't think Mr. B's ever getting out of the doghouse.
I mean, it's like I've got. It's like you and Kat are always here. It's like you're always with me. A little cursory
Oh, that's
glance
nice.
over. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'd like to know that I'm keeping you company when you're on your own. That's good.
What I love about Mr. B's detail is he's given her a chain. Look, so like, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, Earth Mum's coming in. Earth Mum's coming in. Earth Mum, you may have caught Michael the pervy elf doing something inappropriate to Lady Catherine. So, thank you, Earth Mum.
Oh my goodness me! Right, I'm going.
Thanks, Earth Mum. Earth Mum's
Oh my goodness me.
Right. Good, eh? Right.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Right. Let's see who we've got in the army.
I better get away. I'll get out of here.
Earth Mum has brought in some hot cross buns again. That's good.
Oh,
Let's see who we've got. Mr. B. Happy New Year to you, Mr. B.
Mr. B.
Mr. B's got a lot of explaining to do.
don't worry, I'm sure Cat will forgive you in like 10, 20 years.
Oh, there's so much material to mine from this, though. Cat's
Oh,
gonna
man.
Cat the action Lady Catherine the action figure is gonna get up to all kinds of shenanigans.
Well, as I pointed out in your stream in the chat, that you've got about 3 storage lockers worth of action figures queuing up, so they're all having a turn. Get some thespian going, hey?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know you've got a few female characters in your collection.
Oh yeah.
Wait till she meets the blobby action figure.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Baz
I can hear her right now. Pelf, what is wrong with you? Oh.
Hey, Baz.
If I cut in and out because I'm eating hot cross buns whilst the butter's melting.
That's all right. G'day, Baz. You can throw them up. We'll say hello. Who's next?
Super awesome John. Super John.
G'day, John.
John.
How is? Or should we say, hey, hey?
Hey, hey. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, hey. It's Babu Frick.
What's Mr. B? Happy New Year, yeah. Oh, what's this? Yeah, well, I don't blame you, Mr. B. That was a very interesting unboxing. I enjoyed it. Zombie! I wonder if Zombie's
Zombie.
out and about. You recovered from your promise yet, Zombie? Rum nearly choked on his hot cross bun.
Oh, we heard his special lady last night. She piped up wanting banging on about wanting a ring. Bloody hell, Zombie.
I don't know what that's all about. That's what
That was quick. Bloody hell, be wary, Zombie. You know what happened last time. Right. Be wary. Be wary.
Wow.
Come on. Don't
I think she dropped the F-bomb too.
Fudge. There's an F-bomb.
God.
It's Nick.
Look, I got stuff.
Ooh.
But I'm not going to build it until Lego studs because I'm hungover I don't feel good today.
Oh yeah.
Is that pub food? It's dodgy, I tell you.
That's the nicest little it's a pub, but it's like really old and it's owned by. So there was like one family in our town that were basically the rich people, and there's a brewery in my town and they own that pub and it's got a really flashy pub. Like it's a pub, but it's a hotel. You know when you go in somewhere and you're like, this isn't a normal pub. This is an M&S pub, but not M&S. You know.
Yeah, we've got one like that. Yeah, it's like a hotel with a
Well,
bar.
I walked. Yeah, I walked in wearing my everyday clothes, and I thought that they wanted me out immediately. You know. It's all
Right.
good.
We are here with Jumpy is here. Jumpy.
Jumpy.
Where's my Jumpy video? I need to move the videos around. God damn it.
God damn you, man. How you feeling? Jumpy.
Jumpy, g'day.
How you feeling, Bob? Is that horrible viral thing settling down now?
Yeah, I'm better. Definitely better. I'm less feverish, but I've still got no, still bunged up. Do you know what I mean? Like there's still nastiness in there.
Yeah, we're all in our house. Certainly not as bad as what you've had. So it's not sickness top trumps, but we've all got sinusy, chesty, yellow, mucusy shite.
There's a lot of that.
It's just like, oh, this is pleasant.
Ricardo's with us as well. Good to see you, Ricardo.
Ricardo.
G'day, Ricardo.
Good to see you, Ricardo. Cat's gonna hate me. I don't know. Cat's all right. Cat's settled down to life in the monkey-lizard lair.
She'll be all right today. She'll be all right today. It's family day today. It's her big family day.
She's assumed a familial position.
It kind of reminds me of like the pre-examination before my endoscope camera thing. Yeah. I tell you what, if you ever go for an endoscope camera, what you got to do what I did. You got to start talking like David Attenborough as he comes around the bend. The nurses love it. They laugh. I mean,
Joe's
you're led there with
good old Joe.
Joe 4771.
Oh.
Mr. B has become a permanent resident of the doghouse. That is true. Zombie says when you're good in bed, they want a ring. Don't do it, Zombie. You've just earned your freedom. Don't. We implore you.
She's probably listening.
I'm sure she's very nice. But she seemed very
20 years. 20 years.
She seemed very demanding of a ring, and that's happened very quickly. So
I tattooed mine on.
Wow, I wouldn't do that either.
Well, I worked in like food at the time when you couldn't wear jewelry at all. And to be fair, you shouldn't really wear jewelry in my current job because like power tools, they're very non-discriminate as to what they will rip off of you if they go wrong or catch stuff.
But Zombie, we're concerned about you. We're concerned about you, Zombie. Chip Ganassi is with us as well. Chip Ganassi.
Yeah, Chip.
See you,
Happy
Chip.
New Year, bud.
The link is linked. So if anyone wants to come, if anyone's lost today, New Year's Day, if anyone's bored, if anyone wants to come and hang out with a bunch of pervs, then
hey, why am I in that bracket?
Nick's here, so you're in the right place.
Whoa.
The pervy level just went up quite considerably in the last couple of minutes.
I've got a feeling that you've already done this, Bob. This is a Marshmallow Man, like Brickhead type thing.
Yes, I did the Slimer and I did a Marshmallow, but there are quite a few different variants of it. So
this is normal size Lego blocks. It's not small blocks.
Yeah, I did one of those. It was quite good.
The truth is, Jackson got it for Christmas, and as he always says, I love playing with Lego, but I don't like building it. That's how Mrs. APD got into building Lego. And then, you can build this on Lego studs for me. I was like, okay,
well,
I'll do that.
You can. Where are you? Where was your model kit? This is Top Gun Model School, though, Nick. You're in the wrong place. Where's your model kit?
I'm I'm a model of self-control. Here we go.
No.
Here we go.
Get your model kit out. Come on. Good. Right, we want to see you build that.
What, right now? I've already
Yeah.
built it once before, but I'll build it again. I took it apart.
Yeah, you got to build.
Okay. Let's see if I can do it on my lap without anything, yeah?
People want to see the building.
Oh, we're getting strict on having to actually build models when we come on here now. It's going to get expensive.
Well, I know, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, I'm gonna do this armor for this chick. That means taking it apart, but what the hell? G18, G16, and G4.
I bet you didn't think I'd have a model kit to the side of me, did you? Huh?
No, I did actually. I knew you had one of them. We haven't seen it yet.
I built it on Lego studs a few weeks ago, then I took it apart, and then I didn't sticker it, and I actually think I built parts of it wrong.
I don't think you even showed it us complete, though.
No, I don't think I did, to be fair. I think I just sort of got there and went, oh, that'll do. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit terrible for that.
Let's get my G sprue out. G7, I need it. I think it's just
Daddy Mac will make you jump. Oh, every time you play that video, days, that song is in my head.
Well, it was that or House of Pain, and I think Jumpy.
I think you made the right choice.
House of Pain, but I went for the cheesier of the two.
Yeah, you did right. You did right, Bob.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Right, we've got another perv in the house. Right, so there needs to be a bit of explanation here. First of all, you regained your freedom. Then you started playing a lot of golf.
Very true.
Then we started to get suspicious about the amount of golf being played. And we suspected that either there was quite a lot of circle time taking place on the 18th green, or the club barmaid, Then we get dealt a blow last night when we first of all, it's not a blow. First of all, it's right, I'm on a promise. It's like, okay, good lad. We suspected as much. But then we get a little glimpse of some audio from a special lady, quite demanding in tone, and the demands aren't necessarily for your body, but for your chastity, which is of deep concern to us, given you've just literally found your freedom lately.
Well, you know, when you last longer than half an hour in bed, you know, they all want to keep you. So
that half an hour doesn't count if it takes you 28 and a half minutes to get it up, though. Do you know what I mean?
No. That was I meant foreplay.
Foreplay. All right.
Look, we're all men of a certain age now. We can all relate.
You've learned your lessons, though, haven't you, Zombie? You're not going to just...
Oh, hell no. No.
I mean, come on.
No.
Sugar, I was supposed to phone TJC 20 minutes ago. I'm a bad friend.
We are concerned. It's a precarious time for you. You could be swayed by the feelings towards the dark side. So,
It's a dark time.
You see what you wrote in the chat?
People are concerned. He really likes the 19th hole, yeah. Yeah.
But no, it's all good, my friends. It's all good.
God, yeah, she sounded quite aggressive in terms of her demands. So.
Have you met a woman that isn't aggressive?
Well, that's true, but Australian women are particularly aggressive, I find.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do make a simple request sound like they're going to headbutt you. Do you know what I mean?
They're a bit punchy, aren't they, Aussie women?
It's a bit like if they ask you to put the bins out, it's not like, oh, do you mind putting the bins out? It's like, get the bloody bins out, mate, or I'll smash your teeth in.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've heard that.
G7. Right, there's G7.
It was such a good impression. Michael was just rushing to put the bins out.
Yeah, he nearly got me, but bin night was last night. They were already out.
Yeah.
I brought him in this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cause for new feet.
Sorry, Michael, I didn't want to cause you distress and alarm.
No, you're right.
And the flipping hell is this go to? Oh, do you know what? I'm already struggling with this. I've built it once before and I can't. I'm rubbish.
So, what did you go to last night, Zombie?
Not much.
Oh yeah.
We'll just leave it at that, shall we?
All right.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, went played some golf this morning. Just really good.
Now, when we say playing golf, is that playing
It's
golf?
not code for anything. No.
It's not.
I think it is. I think it's new code.
We'll have to play
Playing
golf.
Goodness me.
Yeah, we're on to him. He doesn't even own any. Doesn't own clubs. Like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
how have you been playing golf all this time?
No, it's all good, my friends. It's all good.
All right, well, you know, it is possible to play a little bit too much golf.
No.
Right. Here we go. Here we got now. Some psycho. John the bearded biker scout.
John.
Hello.
John, you're a bearded biker scout. Bloody hell.
Check him out.
How's it going?
Now that is, if John doesn't open an OnlyFans off the back of that, I don't know what excuse there is.
Should I start taking the shirt off?
Oh.
How you doing?
That's a Womble biker scout.
John, are you the bearded biker scout that gives Australian men advice about being wary of Australian women?
Yeah.
I
Zombie,
actually
listen.
don't know any Australian women.
Oh.
I'll tell you though, my experience with Canadian women has been that they're very, very open.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. How open?
Meaning that, like, they usually have their one hand on the last guy before they go to the next guy. You know, they got it all set before they transition. There's a period where they're with both, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Australian women are like that.
No.
Nah.
So yeah, I got this cool new helmet.
Nice.
It was just
nice.
$50.
Yeah.
It's fiberglass.
Nice.
It's fiberglass.
Nice.
Very
Where'd you get that from, John?
I ordered it.
Yeah, if you struggle to breathe, John, that's it. Take it off. We don't want
Does
any
the front come
scenes
up?
on the stream.
Was
John,
it one of
does
those shop like a millionaire orders?
Oh, it's all one piece. The
Yeah,
front
all
doesn't
one
come up.
piece. It's just a fiberglass, all one piece.
Oh, nice. Still looks really cool though.
$50.
I'd be happy with that.
You get it for
I'd be-
$50.
Yeah,
bucks.
$50.
I'd be well happy with that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're on very.co.uk in the UK for 50 quid if you want one.
Oh, they're all right.
Right.
Very, very well
Pay
done.
over, you can pay over 3 months as well if you want to split it as well.
Yeah, I've got a
So
Black
it's
Series one
easy.
already. So, but no, that looks really cool.
But now you could have a spare one that you could take out and play with.
He's
He's
I'm
and
thinking of
hers.
getting his Stormtrooper too, because I mean, like, to me, like, the Black Series was just a bit too expensive.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
Oh, is that a custom, John? Is that not the Black
Yeah,
Series?
yeah. It's like
oh, great.
fiberglass. Someone made it. Yeah.
Oh, great.
See, like, this feels more like a prop that would be used in the movie. Where the Black Series, the thing that bothers me about Black Series helmets is, to me, they feel like they're a toy. Like they wouldn't actually be used in a movie. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm a weirder. I guess when it comes to helmets, I'm a weirder collector. I don't want something that looks like what you would use in real life. I want something that looks like it was used in the movie.
That makes sense.
Like an actual movie prop. And you know, movie props sometimes are a pretty crappy condition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think this is sort of like how they would have actually done it. It's literally a fiberglass. You can see the fibers in it. You know? Like it's just a fiberglass mold, and then they put some cushion in it. And I feel like that's how they would actually do it for a movie. They wouldn't, and the thing wouldn't be movable, and it wouldn't, you know, and
yeah.
So my friend has a basement full. He's got every. He's not on YouTube or anything. He's got probably the biggest Star Wars collection I've ever seen, from graded to everything. And on a mannequin in his room, he has one of those biker scout uniforms that was used in Return of the Jedi. But it's not one that was at the front. It's one that was used in the background. So there's less detail and stuff on it. It's just like they had like proper background ones.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because you look at it and you go, that's a bit basic, but he's got all the provenance and everything for it. But he's like, no, but these were background stuff. You know, these guys were never going to be close to camera, so they just knocked these up. And like John, I kind of think that's a bit cooler because it's like, there's something to that, isn't there? Like, you know, it's...
Yeah, if it was used in a movie, hell yeah, way cool.
Yeah, they do that a lot with the masks as well, because the ones in the background don't have to be as detailed. The mouth, like if they're an alien, they're sometimes they're literally just a rubber mask. They don't have to have the mouth to move. And then they call it the hero version, which is the one that's up close, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And even down to the gun just looks a bit blocky and rubbery. It's nowhere near it, you know. It's very cool. He did, though. This will sicken a few of you. A couple of years ago, he had a basement leak. His pipes went, and he's managed to track down 90% of the damaged stuff again. But he had things like the original cardboard set that came with the blue snag and stuff.
Oh wow!
Like boxed and destroyed, mate. Destroyed.
Oh, that's not good.
But his insurance did, for the most part, pay out. So I believe he's managed to sort most of it out again. But yeah, no, it's one of those collections. You walk in there and you go, "Ooh, this is."
Oh.
Can we say good morning to Datatron, please?
Hello,
good morning.
Datatron.
TJC's here as well.
TJC, I am going to call you in a minute because I said I would call you, and I didn't call you because I'm a div. Because I was like, I'll phone you in. I believe I said 11 minutes and 42 seconds is what my text message
just
says.
Don't call anymore. You just
and
don't
then
call
he came on here, so you might just talk to him.
The worst
now.
part is,
the worst part is,
I
I
messaged him and said, "Are you working today?" He said, "No." I said, "Can I call you?" He said, "Give me 10 minutes." I responded, like the dick I am, "How about 11 minutes and 42 seconds?" And what have we been? They've been like 40 minutes.
You just don't live up to your promises anymore, Nick.
Don't worry, Nick. We've all got friends.
To be honest with you, he'll probably be glad because I'm only going to be quizzing him on like capture cards. He'll probably be like, Nick, I've told you all this before. I've set it all up for you, and I'm like, he was helping me set up OBS, and I'm such a child. I'm like, I don't understand it, TJC. I can't do it.
There's a lot with OBS that's weird, man.
It's one of the most puzzling things I've ever. Because the thing is, in an ideal world, I want to get up together with it because I kind of don't like paying StreamYard 40 odd quid a month.
Yeah,
well,
nearly 40 quid a month.
OBS works well when you have one person and yourself, like one guest and yourself. But as soon as you try to start getting like 5 or 6, you have to physically add each and every single camera that every single person is using from no matter where they are around the world. You know what I mean?
That's what I find difficult because
yes, it's not simple as give them a link and they're in. You have to actually physically add them as another camera, and it's like crazy.
And I would absolutely love to get my head around it, but it's quite difficult. But TJC's epic at it, so.
Speaking of getting your head around things, I think it's only right that every now and again we get a little bit of an interlude with our favourite First Lady. The First Lady of the MLA, Lady Cat, Vader's girl, and Michael, the pervy elf, the pervy Australian elf.
Think that I'm gonna go home. You got it on.
Jeez.
Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need your touch. That's how much I want to. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need your touch. That's how much I want to. Slap my butt. Slap my butt. Slap my butt. If you think.
Oh God.
How did you get away? How do you get away with this? Because like Kat literally threatens to like murder me.
She hasn't seen it yet.
Oh.
Because Kat's got her big family day today, so when she wakes up, she'll be all, she's got family.
Well, the thing is that like if you didn't tell anyone that was Kat, no one would know.
No.
Wow.
If you just played the video, no one's going to know what that is. No common person out there in the world is going to know what that is.
Well, I know Kat was quite insistent last night that if Bob or Rum was to tag her in any of this stuff, she'd
Well, I made that mistake last time. Yeah, I did a short with a load of AI images of Kat and tagged her, and she went ballistic.
Oh no! Did you find out the hard way?
I did. Very much good. All right, Darth Muzzer. On his way. He's on his way. He's on his way for his.
Muzzer.
Takes him a couple of minutes to get out of the sex dungeon safely.
I've got all the time in the world for Lady Catherine, but she scares the shit out of me.
Well, Pervy Michael, the Australian elf, got her tamed.
You need Mr. B to make the instructions for the Alfie. Michael the elf and Cat the figurine. Right there.
Are you being gagged, zombie?
Hey? No. I'm just laying in bed. I'm tired.
Oh. We know why. You worked like a dog.
Takes you out of it, you know?
She's wearing you out, zombie.
Oh, I know. That's what happens when you have such a long break, you know?
You lucky bastard.
I've had almost 3 weeks off work, and I can tell you now that I've got more aches and pains than before I went on holiday. This is kind of frustrating.
You almost need a holiday for your holiday.
Yeah, or just to get up, not just drink copious amounts of alcohol and do exercise. But that just seems like such effort. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Because we're doing dry January. Well, we're doing dry January the 6th to February the 6th. Because I'm off till the 5th, so I'm not starting dry January before I go back. So
no,
that just seems insanity.
Especially when you have to work.
Michael,
fair,
sorry, go on.
No, carry on. I'm just waffling shit.
No, go on. You waffle shit.
Dude, I was just literally waffling shit. I do apologise.
Well, I was just going to say to Michael, this leg armor, you don't actually have to take apart the old leg. It gives you a whole other set of legs.
What? Yours is different.
Yeah.
I had to pull the lower half on and put a different ring on my arms and my legs on this one.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah, got whole new legs.
Magic legs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dane.
I got 2 legs.
Hey, Ron, would that armor fit on Cat?
Oh God!
Do you know, it's funny you should say that because I am definitely going to accessorize my Lady Catherine. There's a whole realm of opportunities, isn't there?
Oh, there's stuff on Etsy for 6-inch figures, but there's stuff you can buy on AliExpress too.
I'm definitely going to try and customize some kind of blobby bikini.
I've seen an ad. They do like custom like little zip up hoodies and stuff, and little like trainers, like runners. You can, and in the ad they've got a stormtroopers dressed up with hoodies and like tracksuit pants. So there's definitely accessories to be had out there.
Perfect.
What am I doing wrong? It's like I'm missing a piece. Okay.
All right. New legs. F8.
There's Earth Mom and Shane Rum. Are they
not very well actually. They've both got a little bit of. Shane got COVID about 2 months ago, and ever since he hasn't fully recovered from it. I don't know if you saw. He did an unboxing video for me, and he's quite wheezy now when he talks.
Yeah, that happened to me. I got what they called long-term COVID, and it took me months before I felt normal again. I had no energy. I was shocking, actually. I was sleeping all the time. I just couldn't. Yeah, just had nothing. Yeah, to give. Yeah.
I had COVID last Christmas, and I swear my breathing's never been the same since. And I had a chest X-ray. I ended up having chest X-ray and ECG a while ago because I had pains and stuff. Turns out I got a hiatus hernia. That's what they think anyway. Next step's the camera.
I had one of those.
Yeah, well, basically, it's like your heart's good, your lungs are good.
Yeah.
And food triggers this. He's like, I'm pretty sure you got a hiatus hernia. Take a Omeprazole. If that doesn't settle it, we'll stick a camera down there. But to be honest with you, you'd be fine. I'm like, yeah, but I still get this short breathedness. He's like, there's nothing wrong with your lungs. He's like, some people just get short breathed. I was like, could it be could it be because of COVID? He's like, you're a little bit overweight. I was like, that's harsh. That's harsh. I was like, I was just as wheezy before. But yeah.
So Nick, when you said last Christmas, you mean last week?
No, Christmas 2000.
Prior.
Yeah, Christmas the year before, mate. Yeah, I just had
It's 2025 now. So.
Oh God, don't. How has that happened?
I know, right? I was just enjoying 2024 too.
Elka's done.
2024 wasn't overall a bad year, to be honest. It
Nah.
was, turning 40 was a bit crap, but
Yeah.
you know it's better to turn 40 than not turn 40. The alternative's even more rubbish.
It's
Just
better than turning 55.
Serious back scratching hands, those.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Oh, you get a stand with yours.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't be able to stand up without it because
No, yeah,
this
she's
back
got
half is just heavy as. But I kind of like it, just like
Yeah.
I kind of like it just with the creepy claws and the she mess you up.
Very nice.
Serious back scratching to be had. Anyway, yay!
Party, very nice. Oh well,
What do I do now? I'll have to perv out my next pervy girl kit.
We're one sister down.
Well, that's my second sister. So I've
That's
got
your
two of
second
them.
sister.
Yeah, I
Right.
did one before. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I've got number 3 to do now.
got a thespian covenant growing.
I've just got to create a whole new shelf space just for 30-minute sisters. All right, I'll start packing this one. There's so many spare parts, like alternate faces. I don't know. A bit here.
Zombie falling asleep.
No, I'm still awake. No, I'm still awake.
Almost. Jumpy says, Bob, I got the Black Series Biker Scout helmet, but I also have the Shadow Squadron Biker Scout helmet too. Oh, cool.
Shadow Squad. Did they do one for the Shadow Squad? Wow. A black one. I didn't know about that.
Rum, you're getting a ton of spammers like on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I need to. What was the bots thing that my bots disappeared? Was from when we created those bots ages ago? Was that from Streamlabs or something?
I think it was Streamlabs because it used to tell me off. I'm sure it did.
Yeah, mine have all disappeared. So
there was the Nightbot too that worked on.
Yeah, the Nightbot.
Well, I think that works on StreamYard, but I don't know if it connects to YouTube, but I don't know if the Nightbot connects to Twitch or not. I don't remember.
I wonder what they've. Yeah, I need to get something like that back. He sent a picture on Instagram. Okay, let's check out this Squadron helmet from Jumpy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's even got some battle damage. Check this out. Someone's really got the heavy breathing going worse than anyone else. Who's got the heavy breathing?
Probably me, because I'm all congested, so I do apologise.
No, you're all good. But yeah, you sound like Shane sounds like that. Yeah.
Been like it for months, man. Like I say, everything's clear. But then I had to have a bone graft in my sinus when I lost that tooth earlier in the year, and I wonder if that's messed up my sinuses a bit.
Check out the Squadron helmet from Jumpy.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I wouldn't mind a black one of those. That'd be pretty cool.
Very nice, Jumpy. Very nice indeed.
Pretty cool, yeah.
That's it.
He says that's a
resin or something?
Resin?
Yeah.
Resin one, yeah.
Wow, that must be heavy. Very nice, very nice.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Take it away, Nick.
How's that going?
No, you know, you said you can hear how heavy I'm breathing. So it's been really frustrating when I've been doing streams because I keep having to mute myself because I use a dynamic mic. I'm a mic nerd, right? So dynamic mic, you don't sit this far from them, you sit this far from them. That's how it is. If you don't, your sound's going to sound not right. But the problem is, because I use a dynamic mic, because it cuts out a load of the background noise in my house, you can hear. So I'm constantly muting myself because I do my own head in, hearing myself back. It's like, oh.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Right,
Hey,
Happy New
Mr.
Year.
B.
Now joined
Happy
by
New Year.
the granddaddy, the Monkey-Lizard Army himself, Mr. B.
Yes, sir.
Newest member of the dog
Rum,
house.
I haven't laughed like that in so long yesterday that my gut was killing me.
Even Mrs. APD, when I was pausing the screen to show, even she was cracking up. So,
Oh my god!
Well,
you did put me in a predicament, though, Rob.
What? How have I done something? You literally have sent me an action figure of Lady Catherine in bondage gear.
Yeah.
But that was before you had a pervy elf.
Wow.
Chip.
You have literally given me Happy New Year to you. You have literally given me so much YouTube material. It's untrue.
that is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I
You're
didn't
on
help
the,
out
sitting
that
on the
way.
couch last night watching the live on this, and Rum's, Rum and Michael are going at it. My wife's sitting next to me. She looks over at my phone. She goes, "What the hell?" And she goes, "I don't even want to know." And I was like, "It's Rum." She goes, "Oh, okay, that explains it then."
Oh my
She shakes
god!
her head. She's like, "Oh my lord."
Oh, this is Chip. This is Chip.
Oh,
Wow.
Chip, I don't know if you were there, Chip, for the first time when he figured out that he was getting a cat figure in the box.
I did.
He had Pervy Michael humping the box before she was even out of it.
Oh, I didn't see that part. Yeah, I missed that part.
He's on heat.
I
A
lost my
little
mind.
excitable. A little excitable.
No wonder he was smiling.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Good to see you, Chip.
Thank you. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, great.
All the better for seeing you, man.
Yeah. Good for having Chip Ganassi back. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Somewhat back.
What?
Done. I've completed model school.
Well, let's have a look at your model. Hold on a second. We want to see this. Is it the chevron you got?
It is the Bugatti Chiron. Yeah, I haven't stickered it yet. In fairness, I'll let Carla sticker it. I've got, look at how fat these fingers are. They ain't putting small stickers on.
Nice.
But
nice.
yeah, that was that's what I didn't show the other week, and I've had 2 out of this. This is a 2-for-1. I've done Lego studs and Top Gun model school. So
well, we've got to get our money's worth. So.
And then, of course, Sunday I'm coming to the table with fake Lego. So look, I'm meeting the criteria here. I don't just show up to cause chaos.
Very good. Very good.
Are you applying something, Nick?
I sometimes feel a bit bad because I don't always have something to build every week. But then I think, well, equally, I love being able to let my weird out. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to let your weird out. That's
Nick, when was the last time you saw Rum building anything?
What? Someone's building something.
Well, I've seen him attempt to build things many times.
Right, it's time we introduce fresh from his sex dungeon in the heart of New South Wales. Here he is.
Oh, bloody hell.
That was
That's awesome.
That was excellent.
Oh, there you go.
One day I'll get oh man. One day I'll get one.
I've got to rewatch it. Because every time you play, like every time someone's leading comes on, my phone mutes.
Oh, never mind.
It's the start of it. But no, that's awesome.
It's so good. Does anyone else notice on StreamYard that if you're not using an audio interface, that when people play videos and stuff, that like the sound goes all garbled? That's really frustrating. I wish they'd fix that.
Good to see you, Darth. How you doing, buddy?
I'm just having a bit of a nosh.
Nice.
Oh, that looks good.
Hot cross buns are already
Yeah.
Jeez, everyone's
Yeah.
Well,
way to go.
here's the taste of Australia.
Oh, the Vegemite
get
one.
down with those.
Vegemite cheese.
Vegemite ones, bloody
Cheese
hell.
and Vegemite hot cross buns.
Hold on
That's
a
the
minute.
best.
Cheesy Vegemite hot cross buns. What the France? What the hell?
Where's the cross?
It's on the top. It's sort of there.
Oh yeah.
Is that just like pure? Is that just like pure thick Vegemite cross?
You guys, just like our American cousins, you have to go that a little bit farther, don't you? Just like
don't knock
no,
it.
you can't just have a hot crust bun. No, you got to add cheese to it.
Oh, we got lots of different.
You
We
just
got
have
lots of
to-
different hot cross
Called
buns.
not liking bland food.
We get
ones.
cinnamon. We get cinnamon ones. We get
That's what I'm saying. You have to go that little bit farther.
apple and something else
Hot
ones.
crust,
yeah.
just a plain hot
Well, look,
crust bun is not good enough. You've got to. John will add cheese and chocolate or something to his and do something weird.
Marshmallows.
Oh, we get chocolate hot cross buns.
Mr.
That's
B,
the
bloody
We get those as well.
Chip will add lettuce on his or something weird. You guys are a bunch of psychos. That's what I'm saying.
No, well, Nick will understand. You know, you need a bit of a carbo load first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we know what we
On
like.
the job. We drop into this bakery here. I don't know whether you got it down south, Michael. Baker's Delight.
Yeah, we got them.
Yeah, we got it.
They do Vegemite scrolls. And it's like a
they're
sourdough,
awesome.
cheese and
Awesome.
Vegemite
Hang on.
in the scroll.
Vegemite scrolls are awesome. You just peel them off and
Peel them off
it'll
and-
be-
So I've got a slight issue. I haven't got an issue with the Vegemite and cheese bun, which I'm going to put in inverted air commas, right? Now, can it truly be a hot cross bun if it's savoury? Does it lose being a bun?
I'm just going to say this: the baby Jesus will be turning in his grave right now if you.
I think the hot cross bun lost all credibility when retailers started selling them the day after Christmas instead of just Easter. So yeah, I think that ship has sailed. That's here anyway.
You got us on a technicality there, but like the best we get, so M&S hot cross buns, I truly believe are the best. Well, no, actually, there's a small bakery in our town, but they only make traditional hot cross buns. They're incredible, but outside of that small independent, like M&S hot cross buns, but they'll do like salted caramel ones, chocolate ones, standard, and I think last year they did like a Ras.
Right, get out! I'm not having that. You're supposed to be picking up from my side. What the hell? Just a plain hot cross bun, for God's sake! What's wrong with you all?
With fruit,
Nick, you're in the doghouse, Nick. Spreading that propaganda. I'm sorry, I'm not having it.
You make it Rum hungry.
Yeah, you sound like one of our cousins. I'm letting you back in, but just pipe down with that nonsense.
Can I just say that was unfair, because at no point then did I say that they're the best thing ever. Oh, well, no. You assumed I was going to say it. What I was going to say was, as good as they are, I don't class them as a real hot cross bun. A real hot cross bun is currants, sultanas,
and just butter. Just some butter.
Yeah, you stick it in the toaster for about 40 seconds. You bang it out. You smack a load of Lurpak in it, and you go for it, don't you? Or if you're being lazy, you put it in the microwave for 10 seconds with the Lurpak in there. Boom.
Just to say, I'm not just one-sided. I won't check holes, but I do have them.
Good. Well, you're redeeming yourself slightly there, Dolph.
There you go. Had one of those earlier. Not as good as the Vegemite ones.
You know what the worst ones are? They make just plain ones with crosses on them with no fruit in them whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it's a bread. It's a bread
roll.
Yeah,
Bread
it's
roll.
a hot cross. It's a hot cross bun.
Nah, you gotta have a few
formula,
raisins.
but there's no fruit.
So when I was at high school, you know, you get iced fingers, right? Now, a proper iced finger, the bun has got sugar and a bit of sugar in it. So it although it looks like a normal bread finger, yeah, it's not. It's a bit sweeter. But our school literally just used to get like those hot dog rolls, right? I just put a thin layer of white icing on them and call them like iced buns. It's like that is not an iced bun. I know I went to a public school, but that was a liberty. That was a liberty.
Yeah.
But they were 25p, and I was a fat child, so a few did get consumed.
All right. What's going down in the chat? Jumpy will only go as far as orange zest infused hot cross buns. See, the man's got limits. You see, he knows how to control himself. Unlike you rebels and convicts.
How do you feel about a hot cross bun with Nutella in it, though? Is that acceptable because you're adding the chocolate?
Well, they already make chocolate ones here. They put, little bits of chocolate and the cross on the top. So you go to toast them, and it's just all burnt and yuck. I don't like the chocolate ones. They're terrible.
I think
you bite into them, you get this hot melted pocket of chocolate. It's just it's not great.
As soon as you start adding chocolate to hot breaded items, you're getting dangerously close to being French. Dangerously close.
You make a fair point there. You make a fair point. So you're not a fan of a pain au chocolat, then?
No, I love one, but I love one. I'm always having them, but I can't abide by an Englishman creating one.
Well,
No
I'll tell
way.
you what. I'm gonna hardline this even more. I like a good traditional croissant, but don't be giving me one of those almond ones. Don't be giving me one with chocolate in it. No, I don't want that. I just want a croissant. What happened in the day? When was a croissant not enough that you had to add chocolate and almonds to it?
Earth Mum, there is some sacrilege going on over here. Why? The Australians have got cheese-infused hot cross buns.
No.
Yeah.
Cheese and Vegemite.
Vegemite
cheese and Vegemite.
Vegemite and cheese.
The look on Earth's Mum's face, of the absolute look of disgust.
Well, I like cheese.
Oh, you like cheese?
Like
Oh, you like Vegemite?
There you go.
Every
one just went up in our ratings.
I'd say 90% of the kids grew up on cheese and Vegemite sandwiches taken to school.
What was the question John asks about? There's two foods and you can't find something that won't go with them, because that racked my brain last time. What was that question, John?
Chocolate?
Cheese and
Is that
chocolate.
it?
Oh no! Here we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
So,
what out of food and what can you put with it?
Honey and
yeah. So what it was is that if you think of any kind of food, like say a carrot, you can either basically dip it in chocolate or you could dip it in cheese. And no matter what food you think of, it goes with either chocolate or cheese. Like if it sounds gross with cheese, it'll sound good with chocolate. If it seems gross with chocolate, it'll go good with cheese. So it's really strange to me that every single food on the planet either goes with cheese or chocolate. And some of them go with both.
Yeah.
What about squid? Squid doesn't go with either.
I think squid would work well in a fondue, though.
No,
Didn't you think a bit of like calamari in fondue?
I was in Japan and they had octopus flavored cheese. So
cheese sauce
with flavored ice cream.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they make all kinds of
frozen yogurt.
Yeah, it's weird over there.
Squid.
You know how you had the Calavera on the other day, the little rodent the big rodent. Sorry,
Oh, the capybara, yeah.
There's a cafe chain in Japan that has them wandering around the cafe, and they come up to the table, you just pat them, and they sit there, and you can feed them and stuff. They give you food to feed them, and yeah, it's a thing.
Are they like giant rats?
Yeah, they are. They're like giant rats with big,
What the hell?
big, like, I know, but they there's a cafe chain in Japan, Cablavera, whatever, cafes. Yeah.
I don't think squid goes with anything. It's just food.
Salt and pepper. That's about it.
Okay, so I've just asked ChatGPT. I said, what food doesn't go with chocolate and cheese? And I'm going to disagree with some of their picks here, but here we go. It says chocolate and cheese are surprisingly versatile, but some foods don't pair well either. Don't pair well with either. Fish and seafood, chocolate-coated salmon or cheesy shrimp might not appeal to most. So that's leaning towards what Palps is saying with the shrimp, maybe.
Yeah.
But I see a vol au vent, if you get a vol au vent with like prawns and that prawn sauce in it and cheese, it's going to be good. I'm just saying.
Like a lobster mornay. I'm saying that. You have cheese.
It says, I think this, number 2, citrusy pickles. The acidity clashes with the richness of chocolate and cheese. Now, that's just rubbish because we have cheese and pickle on crackers. Yeah. I literally put like gherkin slices with my crackers. That's BS.
Piccalilli. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and over here in the States, like I don't know, if you go to get a fish sandwich here in the States, they often put a slice of cheese on it. Like if you go to McDonald's, their fish sandwich is a slab of fish, a slice of cheese, and 2 pieces of bread.
But is that American cheese that you can't really class as cheese?
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, it's an American cheese. Yeah.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever had boiling, John? You get these fish portions over here, and they're in a bag, and you boil them for like 10, 15 minutes, and they've got like a cheese and parsley sauce with them. Have you ever had that?
I don't think so, no.
See, those were a staple. You'd have those with a bit of new potato in the summer, and like maybe some sweet corn. That was a childhood staple. That.
Grew up on them.
Yeah.
Hang on. It also says here, number 3, leafy greens like kale. The bitterness of greens doesn't blend well with the sweetness and saltiness. Well, that's rubbish because people put literal cheese and salad sandwiches. Like a ploughman's would have leafy greens with it. So that's rubbish.
Yeah. Well, look, personally, I hate broccoli. And the only way my mother could get me to eat broccoli when I was younger was throw a bit of cheese sauce on top of it. You know what I mean?
I do like a broccoli. I do love a bit of cauliflower cheese with a few bits of broccoli thrown in. Yeah. I'm going to go with that. It also says this one's going to get me a bit here, but it says spicy curries, overpowering spices often overshadow chocolate and cheese. But then you can go to an Indian restaurant and get like cheesy naans, which you would eat with your curry. So. Hang on. Watermelon. Sweetness doesn't pair. Oh, come on. Who's not had watermelon with chocolate and stuff with it?
You can do, watermelon with chocolate. They're easy.
ChatGPT's an idiot, and this is going to rule us one day.
Always talk about food's going to make Rum hungry.
Earth Mum's just informed me that she's making roast beef today.
Oh, nice.
So that's good.
What time should we be over?
Yeah. How much
what do you usually have for side dishes with your roast beef Rum?
Like normally have like roast potatoes, like roast parsnips probably.
Roast parsnips beat roast potatoes, I'm just saying.
Broccoli, carrots, what else? What else? Like all the trimmings.
Yeah, it's basically the same here then.
Yeah. And then gravy. And I like having English mustard with beef.
Yeah. So Luke Reynolds showed me something the other week. Mr. Reynolds from Reynolds Reviews, and I was shocked. We were chatting, and he said that they have, and I'd never heard of this before, and apparently it's a whole thing. Even Mrs. APD had one at like a steam fair she went to. I didn't know about this. You know those giant Yorkshire puddings you get?
Yeah.
So you can get and he makes these for dinner himself. Luke does. Yorkshire pudding wrap. So you put the beef in it, you put all the stuff, and you roll it up like a wrap. That blew my mind.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I've heard of them, but I've not tried one. Just like
I just think with a gravy, you're just gonna have gravy all down your front. How do you? Because if you have to eat a wrap with a knife and fork, it ain't a wrap. Come on, is it really?
Yeah, you got to pick it up and eat it, right? My problem with a lot of stuff now that has sauces is that when I'm eating it and it drips off the fork, it all goes into this beard. So I end up with if it's cheese, I end up with a yellow stripe. If it's tomato sauce, it's red.
It's horrible.
If I eat pancakes and bacon in the morning, it's like syrup is all.
A few years ago, I grew my beard out quite long, and I'm a plasterer by trade, and we hold like a hawk that you scoop the plaster off and apply it on the wall. But what I found was happening, because of how I hold my hawk like this, I kept like flicking my beard through the plaster. So I was going home, I just was picking plaster out of my beard all the time. I was like, you got to trim this. This is ridiculous.
So, you guys want to be my I don't know, what do you call it? Focus group? You want to be a focus group?
Yes, we do. Is this for your super science project?
Yes, it is. So here we go. I will share screen.
And... Right, can I give some context to this, John?
Okay, go ahead.
So the context of this is John has like the late Tunnel Rat, the Addams family, we've noticed, have an encyclopedic memory bank of stuff, basically, and over the years, John has regaled us, particularly during gaming streams. Chip and I have sat through quite a few, I'll say heavily drawn out theories and mysteries with various theories attached to them that we have become fondly named them super awesome science stories, because they are kind of tangentially linked to real science, although sometimes the linkage is loose.
That's saying that's to say the least.
But we always follow the laws of physics, I guess.
Yeah. For example, we once sat through a 1-hour dissertation on how hyperdrive systems work.
It was hyperdrive versus warp drive. And which one is more likely in our reality? Yeah.
Right, there you go. So we've often felt that this is the kind of core programming that could actually blow up on YouTube. And so we've been encouraging John to create a new channel, and he's finally doing so. So I'll now hand over to John to introduce said channel.
Yeah, and we've often talked about aliens or Bigfoot and ghosts, and so it's kind of like the whole channel's going to kind of like be a pseudoscience mystery paranormal sort of thing. And I was going to try and do like actual videos, but most of the channels, if you see existing channels, that's really all they do, is they just do like a video and throw some images up and talk over it and explain the topic or whatever the thing is they're talking about. But as we've been thinking about it for the past few months or whatever, and getting a few people together, we've decided that we're going to at least start out. We might eventually do videos, but we're at least going to start out with some live streams, and we're going to bring a topic to the panel and then talk about that, like say, okay, Roswell, did it happen or not? Here's what we know. And each person on the panel can give ideas of what they know, what their experience is with it. If they know anything about it at all, we'll explain it to them, and then talk about it, and then we'll talk about ghosts one time, and whoever's on the panel will give us, if they've actually encountered a ghost, they'll talk about their experience with it, and the chat can get involved. And we're also going to try and get authors and people who work in these fields to come on and pick their brains about these kind of things. Like I'm currently right now actually talking with Luis Elizondo, which is the guy that just wrote the book Imminent, and he's the one he was in front of Congress on December 13th as one of the alien UAP whistleblowers, in a sense. He was the one who worked for ATIP. He was the head of the Pentagon's UFO investigation program called ATIP. And he's been on like everything. If you've been watching anything at all related to these aliens and what the government is releasing and the congressional hearings that they've been having, they had one in November and also one in December, and then one way back in like June or something. So there's been 3 hearings.
Yeah, I think I've seen bits of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Luis Elizondo is one of the main guys because he worked at the Pentagon. He worked as the Pentagon, working with the Department of Defense, and trying to study these things and stuff. So, if he really does come on, it's going to be something incredible. You know what I mean? So, and then I got contact with Jeff Meldrum, who is the professor in Utah at a university, and he studies primate. He's a primatologist, meaning that he studies primates. And he's actually taken some time out of his academic schedule to look at footprints when people bring a cast, take a cast of Bigfoot footprints. And he's determined that about 20% of them could be an actual living thing. So he's like, there is something out there leaving 12 to 14-inch long footprints that appear on the surface to be a living thing, because it's got, like if you have skin touching the ground, your foot leaves almost like a fingerprint, just like your thumb or your finger would be. But if you made that foot out of wood or plaster or metal or some kind of material, it wouldn't leave those ridges that your skin leaves. So he's like, either someone out there is faking 20% of these footprints so well that they're putting like almost fingerprints on them, and he's actually seen things where like he's got a footprint from northern Alaska that someone cast, and then one that someone cast in like Oregon, and it's got the same footprint on the bottom, like just like a fingerprint has the same pattern. This has the same pattern in the skin impressions on the foot. So he's like, meaning that hoaxer had to have gone from Oregon all the way up the coast to Alaska and left these footprints. So he's like, or there's an actual creature that is migrating between the seasons. You know what I mean? So he's a very interesting guy, and if we can get him on, it would be great to talk to him. But what Gary and I, so Gary's Grail has generously decided to help me with the intro for this, because I wanted to have a specific kind of intro, but I didn't want it to be my voice over the intro. So Gary, we all know Gary's got that radio voice, right? He's like incredible somehow. He was born that way. And so I asked him to help out with this, and this is what we've got so far. I've got to add a few more graphical elements to this, but you guys will be our focus group. If there's anything I should change, if you feel like this is too much or it needs something, let me know, because we want to make this cool. So we'll add this to the stage, and I will hit play, and you will see the intro here. This is as far as we got so far. I want to add like little doorways flying by, like maybe an eyeball or something like coming in and out. Like, so there'll be a couple more graphics added in here, but this is the basic idea. Why won't it play?
Play
You have
button's
to hit
in
the
the
play
middle at
button
the
in the
bottom,
middle
John.
of the screen.
Oh, which is covered up by the sharing thing. Okay.
But you're a different realm of reality. A realm where the astonishing meets the fantastic. A realm of mystery, possibility.
Looks very Twilight-ish.
Known and unimaginable. You're entering a realm where the impossible becomes possible. So prepare yourself as you enter the realm of super awesome science.
Nice,
mate. That is
I like that. I like that.
Your whole pitch.
You're about to enter a different realm of reality. A realm where the astonishing meets the fantastic. A realm of mystery, possibility, of the unknown and unimaginable. You're entering a realm where the impossible becomes possible. So prepare yourself as you enter the realm of super awesome science.
It's cool.
That mate, that's awesome. Your whole pitch is
awesome.
epic. Yeah, man, I wish you every luck with that. If you ever want an absolutely nuts guest who's into all this stuff and really knows their stuff on paranormal, aliens, and ghosts and that, believe it or not, our Monkey Boy's Toys, he is well up on all this stuff. He's a nutter, he's funny, and he knows his stuff. I mean,
yeah,
he's but yeah, wow, no, that's gonna do well, John. That's awesome stuff.
John, you should definitely consider Kat for a Bigfoot episode because she had her Bigfoot sighting experience.
Oh,
And
she's seen
swears-
him?
Yeah, she saw Bigfoot coming home one night. She's got a great story about
What
it.
do you mean? What do you mean? Bigfoot was coming home one night? Like he was coming home?
No, she was coming home.
Bigfoot had been bowling. He had his bowling
No,
bag.
Bowling ball.
She was coming home very late because she used to finish like middle of the night with her IT job, and she was literally one of the only cars literally on the road, and this giant figure she saw in front of her, and it bolted into the field, and she sort of slowed down and watched. Let her tell it, but she'd be perfect. She's convinced. She is absolutely convinced she saw Bigfoot. She's even got a T-shirt saying "I saw Bigfoot." So there you go.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's the kind of stuff we want. Is we want to get people who have had an actual experience to tell their story.
Oh
And,
no, 100%, man. You need to get her because she's convinced.
Just to let you know, John.
Jumpy says there was a subliminal message through all those letters.
Rum likes buns.
There's one thing I feel you need to add to that intro, though, John. If you're going to add doors and stuff going by, just because you're a Star Wars guy, you need to add like a hidden train or a potato flying through the numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
Can everyone say hello to Spidey, please?
Hey,
Sup, Spidey?
Hey. I was going to say, John, I've got ghosts.
You got ghosts?
I got ghosts.
Yeah.
I was working one day, John. I was plastering a ceiling on my own, and like normally, if the door's closed on a building site or whatever, you always knock or say, "Is anyone behind the door?" Because you could be stood on a hop up or a ladder before you walk in.
Right.
And I heard someone say, and I was waiting for another plasterer to come out. They were running behind on another job, just waiting for him to come out. And I heard, "Are you behind the door?" I went, "Oh yeah. 1 moment, let me just finish this corner and I'll jump down." Jump down, open the door. "You there?" No one there in the house. No one there in the house at all. And I went downstairs and the front door was locked because this was a house that had fire damage, so there was no one living in it at the time. This is one of the reasons ceilings and that were being done. Anyway, so I phoned up the other spread and said, "Did you pop in the property?" Because he would have had a key to the place as well. He's like, no, I'm still stuck in a traffic jam in like Southampton. I don't know if I'm going to make it to you. And I'm like, is someone taking the absolute piss out of me? Because honestly, what I heard was someone say, "Are you behind the door?" And it's not the spookiest of things, but I was just like, that is absolutely weird. Like, and it clear as day. I'm not nuts. I heard this, John. I heard this. Do you know what I mean? This happened. And then the other plasterer did make it out, and I'm like, are you sure you weren't winding up? You didn't come in and like wind me up and go off somewhere? Because he come in with like a coffee in his hand. I thought maybe he's nipped in, wound me up, ran off, and whatever.
Yeah, then come back. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got a couple of coffees, you know. And he's like, no, honestly, I did not. And I'm like, oh man, this is just bizarre, and I could never. It wasn't like a faint voice, John. It wasn't faint. It wasn't like you could have. And the thing was, I didn't even have any music on or anything because I believe I'm quite boring. Before I got into listening to podcasts, I don't really listen to music at work. I just head down and go because I find it a bit distracting. And yeah, are you behind the door?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird.
That's,
I don't think that's
freaky.
good enough to make you a guest on a show or anything, but it's just one of those weird experiences where you're
No,
like,
it would be like because if you know we had some time where we were doing like 2 or 3 people on talking about it could add into that. You know what I mean? That's but that's the kind of stuff we want to have on and talk about. You know, like.
my mum used to work in an. Sorry, carry on, dude. I'll shut up. You go for it.
Oh, no, I was just going to say I had a weird, which, if anything, I put down to a ghost experience. My grandparents had passed and stuff, but it was my mother's parents, and one of the sisters brought the house off the other sisters so she could move back to the family home. Anyway, they were going overseas for a while, and they said, "Oh, do you want a house mind?" And I was, I think, 17 years old, so I was house minding the house. Now, keep in mind, my grandfather and my uncle had both passed in this house. Anyway, I was asleep one night. I was in the very front room, which used to be my grandfather's and grandmother's room, and I was in there asleep. And I heard this big noise down the kitchen. I thought, oh shit, someone's trying to, break in. So I sort of, 17 years old, you're on your own. I got a bit of courage up, and I grabbed the flashlight, and before I turned the flashlight on, I looked down the hallway, and I swear I thought I saw my uncle down the end of the hallway. And I got a bit closer, and I could smell this like a fishy smell, which a lot of people say when they've had a ghost experience, they get this sort of a strange kind of fishy smell. So anyway, I eventually, I saw that, and I freaked out. So obviously I've turned the flashlight straight on, and I looked down, and I couldn't see anything, and the back door was literally right in front of me, and it was like, oh well, the back door's intact, and so I went down and had a look around, turned the back light on, couldn't see anyone in the backyard, and I was like, oh okay. So I went to bed, and I sort of took me a while to fall back asleep, and then I woke up again because I felt like someone was standing over me.
And it was
I
me
had that
dressed up
smell
in my
again.
shark costume, and that's why it smelled like fish.
Well, I don't know, but I got that fish smell, that really pungent fish smell again, and I was like, "Wow!" And I'll tell you that right now, 17 years old, it scared the absolute shit out of me. I literally got out of bed in the middle of the night, put the TV on, and sat up in the lounge room until the morning came because I literally shat because it really shook me. Like I'd never thought anything like that, So. I was putting sort of reason to it, trying to make myself fall back to sleep, so I was sitting there in front of the TV going, well, if it is my uncle, he's probably just trying to communicate. Like, why am I scared? You know what I mean? Like, why is it
Why am
freaking
I
me out so
dead?
much? It might be their way of trying to communicate. But anyway, yeah, that's something that I went through when I was 17. I was like, oh, I'm not saying that I believe in ghosts, but if that's the most ghost-like experience in my life I've ever had.
Well, you guys are no bloody help whatsoever. You're all bloody feeding into John's bloody thing now, all of you.
You want us to be anti?
No, I don't know why I thought there'd be some voice of sanity on this panel. You're all a bunch of psychos.
Well, hang on. I am skeptical, but let me put this story to John. So this didn't happen to me. This happened to the wife. She took the kid out for a walk in a place called Wimborne, and there's an area called Badbury Rings, and it used to be an old Roman camp, right? You know. And my littling, when he was probably about 3, was walking along, and he was pointing out. He could see. He was basically explaining Roman soldiers to Carla that he could see in the distance, and a boy playing with a stick. Now he's a history nerd now, but he wasn't then. He was 3. He was, all he ever watched was bloody Thomas and Friends and Paw Patrol. But that freaked Carla out. But another thing he used to do, he used to sit on our landing as like a toddler or whatever you call it, and he would speak to. There was a man he would speak to on our landing, and apparently he had a hat like Daddy's. I used to wear a flat cap to work because I was cool, and a coat like Daddy's, just a big black coat. Yeah. And that is the description of the guy, because I live in an old Grace and Favour cottage. This is a farm cottage, and the old gamekeeper used to live in this cottage. So he's described the old gamekeeper, because I spoke to my landlord about it. He's like, it's describing Keith, the old gamekeeper.
Nick,
that is.
I'm sorry, he's 3 years old. He's not describing anything. He's just making toddler noises. He's 3 years old. He's making weird noises.
I'm actually
He's
going
not
with
describing
Nick.
anything.
No,
I'm just relating what
He's
happened.
He's not describing Roman soldiers. Or
This is what I say, Bob.
He's
Bob,
3
to be
years
fair,
old.
Bob, I am
dribbling.
only telling you stuff that happened. I ain't saying I believe it. I mean, the missus, you speak to Mrs. APD the day that her dog sadly passed away, because we couldn't take him on with us when we moved out. He stayed with her mum and dad. The day he passed away, she couldn't be there when he was, put to rest. And she is convinced that night, because he used to come in and lick her feet at night to wake her up. She's convinced that she woke up to having her feet licked, and that was her dog Nipper coming to say goodbye. All right.
Lord, you're no help.
Bob, I'm saying I'm skeptical. I'm just.
Come on, for God's sake. Bring some
Have you guys
rationality
seen
into
I saw a short the other day, actually, that came up on my homepage. I was flicking through shorts on YouTube, and there was a short of a baby and a mother gone to visit the father's grave. And the baby was looking up, right, and giggling like he was giggling at his father's ghost or something. And he puts out his hand to hold his father's hand, and all. It's so weird, this footage. I saw it the other day. It's like, they're like, if you believe in ghosts, this is the thing. But this kid, it's like he was communicating. He was making sounds and stuff, like he could see something. So I totally think that that's a possibility, that Nick's young one might have seen Roman soldiers in the field. You never know.
Oh dear Lord! What have we unleashed? What have we unleashed?
Because I think ghosts. Maybe
purely blame John.
Well, maybe they see him because they're still innocent and pure, or something. Or
they do. They say that kids, the younger they are, the more likely they can see ghosts.
No, they just make weird noises and they dribble.
Like, no.
Okay. So
they make strange noises and they dribble and they smell. That's all they do. That is
right. So this place, this Badbury Rings place, it's not that close to us. Carla, we used to live close to it. We don't live close to it anymore. But Carla used to drive there, even though it was a bit of a distance then. And the reason she used to take him there, because when he wasn't at nursery, she used to take him out to do things. And he loves it there. And all I can tell you is, what she's told me. But what I will say is, now he's older, we've been back there, none of this stuff has happened. So just to go into he's 10 now. But then,
he's no longer making strange noises.
He lost the ability to see them. That's what it was.
Right. No, we also can't just brush over the fact that we caught a zombie snoring again.
Yeah.
You want to hear my ghost story?
Impressed. I'm actually impressed by.
Don't you bloody dare!
I mean, it didn't happen to me. It was someone I know, but you know, they were in like a forest area, and there's him and his sister, and he's on this bridge, and he looks across, and these three figures appeared, and there's like two old men and one little impish frog-looking thing.
Ghost frog. That's what you're saying.
And then he says he heard this weird little tune. It sounded like a lot of little bears singing like Yub Nub or something like that. It was
wow. Yeah.
Didn't have a few drinks that night, did you, pals?
I got you, pants. I got you.
We have had some.
I was worried.
We have had
about
some
that
odd happenings
going
here, but yeah, I'm not a believer.
Ghost frog.
Ghost
Yeah,
frog.
little impish frog.
I was actually sitting here impressed by what Muzza's doing over there with those rocks.
I tell you what, he's good at grouting in, isn't he?
Yeah, I when he was first covering it up with that stuff, I'm going, what is he doing? And then like now that I see he's putting in the grout like around the rock, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is incredible. That's really impressive.
See,
Bring
I
us
bloody
down-
hate
bring us-
I
give us
hate
some-
grouting
Give us
because I
some
have to do it.
sanity, Darth. Give us some sanity away from all this ghost nonsense.
Well, the one here tries to push you out of bed. That's why I stopped sleeping in the back room.
Oh, don't you start.
Right, I'll tell you something cool that happens though. That is wicked.
Yeah, no, it's really
very impressive.
No, I've done a few. You'll get this, Nick. Chippy by trade, but ends up really good at tiling. It's all you end up doing.
Well, I'm a plasterer by trade, and then I ended up tiling, and then I do lots of painting and whatever pays the bills that you can do, isn't it?
That's it.
If they're gonna pay you, you can do it, aren't you? That's how it goes.
Many feathers. Yeah.
Are you weathering that after, Muzz?
Sorry, mate.
Are you weathering that after?
Yeah, I'm going to give this just a coat of clear. Once it's dried, I'm just going to run some PVA over it, watered down PVA.
Nice.
And then it will get a dark wash.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. Seal that. I'm going to let the dark wash sort of color this more. It's a little bit too boom out there for Navarro, so it needs to be knocked back.
It's got no traffic wear, has it?
Yeah,
no.
Exactly.
Well, this is the funny thing that I've done from one side to the other. I'm going to cover most of it with like a dark volcanic sort of rubble, like gravel everywhere. Only parts of it show through, but I had to do the whole because I wasn't sure where I was going to do that.
Yeah.
The majority of this is going to get covered up.
I just wonder, like, because a lot of you model guys use PVA to coat things, and there's a product I use to like prep walls and stuff instead of PVA called Zinza. There's loads of different varieties of
Zinza.
it.
Yeah,
and I wonder if that would work well for clear coating stuff and sealing things in. But there is one cool thing I will say though about decorating, and I don't want to ruin this for guys. If you guys have ever decorated a house, I've had this before, and I was decorating this. It was an empty house. I was decorating it, and every time we painted the walls, these small child handprints kept coming through the paint, and it was really creeping out somebody on site. And I was like, right, the reason that's happening is because they had greasy, oily hands, and this isn't an oil-based paint. That's the only reason this is happening. But they took all kinds of weird meaning.
There was a little ghost child in there who kept putting his hands on the wall. That's what it was.
So
was a ghost frog.
A ghost frog child. Yes.
I've seen that happen with fingerprints before.
The thing is, people will. The person I was with was absolutely convinced that it was something spooky. I was like, I promise you now it's not. Because what I'm going to do in a minute when this paint dries is paint some oil-based sealer over that area, and then I'm going to paint over it again to stop it coming through.
It won't come through.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
fingerprints, Michael, the pervy Australian elf, has definitely made some fingerprints on Lady Catherine's butt cheeks.
Oh God!
And my 30-minute sister is now complete.
Yeah,
I think
including
it's
armor.
funny that these Japanese models, these are models from Japan, right?
Yeah, Bandai. Yeah.
Yeah, that they're like, they have an absurd amount of armor and clothing and weaponry and stuff on their legs and arms, but they're wearing like a thin little, almost thong-like bikini bottom.
Just the way we like it. Just
Like
the way we like it.
Don't worry about your
It's like the
femoral artery or
opposite.
anything.
Running around with massive swords and shooting
Just
each
the way we
other.
like it.
Yeah.
And the midriff is completely exposed.
Because
Look how
there's no
professional
big.
I am, look. Got a spare set of legs and all my extra pieces in a bag. Look how professional.
Yeah, look at that.
See?
Because there's no seriously big arteries in your thighs that could take you out, are there? If you got them?
No, not at all. Does she have weapons though, Rum? Like, what's her deal there?
Lady Catherine has a
Not
lightsaber, which
Lady
she's going to be.
Catherine. I'm talking about the Bandai model.
Oh yeah, she's got some weapons on her hands. Look. She's got
Oh,
some
those are weapons. Okay.
phaser banks, and she's got thruster feet.
Because
Yes, and hold on a minute.
was it B that had or Michael? Which one had the other one that had all those wings and everything?
I got this one in the background that I just finished tonight.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, because you got all those wings and huge claws on the.
Why does she have a hole in the base of her spine? Is it for the
so
stand?
you can fit her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this
I
girl's got
started my
claws.
new one.
Oh, she's got a bloated face. Wait a minute.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one's got a bloated
This is the
face.
new one.
Yeah.
This is the
Oh
new one
my
I started.
God.
I had to use that face.
Yeah, you gotta go for the bloated.
I had to use that face.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
crap?
Yeah, I've got another one I built too, but it's out of reach.
Wow.
Oh, they're a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Something different. Build your own action figure kind of thing.
I saw some of that stuff when I did go to Japan a long time ago. They have these. Has anybody been there? They have like 10-story toy stores there. Like,
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
don't
like,
they?
like
I've
when
seen
I
footage of them.
yeah, like I mean, like in the cities, like when I went to Tokyo or somewhere like that, they had like these 10-story toy stores. And what's really fascinating about them is on the first level, you'll find a lot of like kitschy sort of stuff and like keychains and little figurines, and they're kind of for younger people and for tourists who come in and get stuff. And then on like the second and third level, it was like the Transformers and Star Wars and like Marvel and that kind of stuff. And then you get to the fourth one, and it was like Gundam and robots and things, you know.
Yeah.
And like the fifth level, it was like, okay, now we're getting into like some kind of dolls and weird things. And then like the sixth level, it's like, well, now they have less clothing on them. But you get to the seventh and eighth level, and they're like totally naked. And then when you get to the 10th level, you're like, I'm scared to death. Get out of here. You know,
Oh my God.
I noticed John went up to the top.
we did. We wound our way all the way to the top. And then my girlfriend was like, my girlfriend at the time who had gone with me was like, we got to get out of here. I don't like this. You know, because everybody that was up there was staring at her now. They're just looking at her like, what are you going to get? Eaten? You know, like this is the naked level. Why are you wearing clothes? You know, they're looking at her like, oh, she's like, oh my gosh, we got to leave.
There's a chain called Moto Rocket or something. I think it's pronounced. They're like a secondhand Japanese deal. They deal with all like secondhand. People can go there and sell their collections. You know what I mean? And they sell like your Gundams and that. Anyway, they've actually in one of the Japanese cities. There was this old like rundown mall. It was like 3 stories. They've actually made it like a massive pop culture mall now, and you can go there and buy all things pop culture, clothing, your model kits, your action figures, like everything now. And
Yeah.
it's just they've all got like little individual shops, and and you just go into like every shop's got like a different like secondhand sort of toy dealer in it. That
Wow.
would be an amazing place to visit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've seen it on YouTube. I've watched a YouTuber going there, and it was just absolutely amazing. It was like, wow.
I was thinking of something like that, like for my shop on eBay and Mercari and other online things. I use Kingdom of the Geeks because my whole catch line was, why have a man cave when you can have a kingdom, and
Yeah.
and I thought like I thought like when I was sort of thinking about what I could do with like a storefront or do something with like a retail position using that idea of like a kingdom of like a big castle or something. It was like I've always wondered like, and I kind of feel like it might work, but it just depends where you would put it. You'd have to go to a spot that had like a ton of like geeky type people that you knew was going to
Yeah.
fill the place. But I was like thinking something along that lines. I was like, well, if you buy like an old warehouse or you get like a mall or something that's not doing too well or closed down or whatever, and then you just got all the people who are like vendors and people who have small stores to come in and rent a section of it, so that when people come through, they can shop from like 100 different places, but they're all related to toys and comics and games and pop
That's
culture.
exactly what this place is. That's
Yeah,
exactly what it is. It's amazing.
and I feel like in the right spot it would really work, But yeah, it's kind of
We've got a couple of places like that here in Melbourne, but they sell everything. It's not just pop culture. Like there'll be a couple of little stores that will do like vintage clothing, and then you'll have like maybe a couple of booths with antique furnitures. There's a massive one where they've opened about a year or so ago, and it's an old factory, and it's just got aisles everywhere going all different directions, and you can as like I can get a booth there if I want and sell my
yeah,
goods, and
yeah,
and everything. If you take something up to the register, it's got the booth number on it, and the money obviously goes to you, but it goes through a central register. But
gotcha.
and obviously you got to pay like a rent to have your
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
in there every
yeah,
month, so they make money that way. But
yeah,
yeah, we've got a couple of places like that here in Melbourne, and they're interesting to walk around because you do get the occasional booth that's just got old action figures or video games or one of the booths I love visiting in one of the store. It's called the Bazaar. It's actually that's what they call it, a bazaar. But it's just old movie posters, old original
oh yeah,
movie posters. But like we're talking like old movie posters, like your John Waynes and stuff like that. Like when they hit the cinema, things like that go
yeah,
way back. And they've just got thousands of movie posters there. It's just ridiculous, things like that. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, those sort of places do work, but as you said, it's all about having it in, like, obviously I live in a big city and there's only a couple of places like that. So
yeah.
obviously they make money. But if you're in a small regional area or something, no, probably not going to go well.
There's a place near us, which is it's not a massive multi-story thing, but it's like a flea market, and they do like, there's lots of people in there who just rent. I guess as flea markets are these little areas, but it's you don't have to be there is what makes it unique. You can be there, but you can literally just like go in, set up your cabinets with your toys and stuff, label all your bits, and then you take it to the Met. There's just like one counter, and you pay for it, and they mark who it's bought from and do it out to.
Yeah.
Because I ummed and ahed when I had a load of Action Man stuff to sell, but then I thought this could be quite slow, and then like I actually saw them phoning up someone going, "Oh, would you accept this?" And I thought, I don't need people phoning me every 5 minutes. "Oh, would you take £25 for this £60 figure?" No. Absolutely not.
That happens. I've seen that happen in these places where they ring up people asking for a better price. But
Right,
yeah,
Kevin-
essentially they're a glorified flea market in a way. They're yeah.
Is this a first on for the MLA? Food ASMR porn.
Definitely
Oh,
not.
okay.
We've done that loads of times before.
Ah, for God's sake, I thought I pioneered something.
No. Zombie gives us snoring ASMR porn.
Gap gives us pissing ASMR.
Yeah, Gap pisses.
It does.
Yeah. We've had all kinds of noises. Can everyone subscribe to the link I've just posted in the chat and in the private chat, please?
Did you
Can everyone just what? Sorry, bud.
Subscribe to the channel that I've just posted in the
I
chat.
think I already have, but I will double check.
Here we go.
Just did.
Thank you.
Top Gun channel.
I'm dual streaming some of these streams now because I want to eventually move it over, but I'm just going to persist with it. See how.
Already subbed, baby.
Thank you.
Just did.
I wasn't. I can't believe it, but I am now. Can't believe I wasn't subscribed to a stream that I'm usually on.
Cheers, Jumpy.
I was. Thought I was.
Yeah, we've had
fairly
Mike
intimate
Norman
now.
as well.
Nick's a plasterer.
Well, I'm muting Nick. As much as we like the ASMR, we...
Sorry, that must have annoyed Bob because he muted me.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've had Michael snoring, we've had Gap urinating, zombies snoring quite a
Oh, get
lot.
me snoring.
We've had a whole range of interesting noises.
Well, to be fair, it is nearly 1 a.m. here.
I'm scraping away.
Never fallen asleep on a stream before, though.
Haven't you?
No,
we've
no,
got-
I
we've
am.
got done it loads of times.
Go on,
I
mate. You
did
haven't
open
lived.
up a StreamYard. I did open up a StreamYard for a load of people one night after I did a stream because people wanted to chat, and I did fall asleep through that, and then woke up to like no one there, and then the next day they all had screenshots of me like.
Zombies. I reckon zombies spend more time asleep on stream than awake.
Sometimes I do. I remember once, like years ago, I was on a stream. I probably told you guys earlier, but I was playing zombies on COD with some guys, and this one guy he was streaming it, and I fell asleep for like 2 hours or something. Crazy.
Yeah, I
And,
played a whole.
yeah, they
I
just had
played- yeah. You were still playing. I played a whole couple of hours of Diablo. I think asleep once.
Quite easily done.
Yeah, it was my best performance. I think. I think
Woke up and you had all these awards.
We've caught Chips. I think asleep at the wheel as well. I think.
No. Not me. I'm innocent.
Well, we've definitely had some strange noises from Chip. I think it's when he gets his group of coffee boys on the go.
No, Chip only makes the weird noises down on the beach.
Well, yeah.
I think the only noise I'm, other than when I'm being a twat like a minute ago, chewing down the mic, I think the only noise people probably commonly hear from me, other than the current heavy breathing, is because these things are bloody loud.
Yeah.
And I try and mute myself. I try and remember, but the amount of times I forget.
Right, we're on to the next sister.
Two
Where's a
sisters
good
in
place
one
to
night.
get? Sorry.
That just sounded wrong, didn't
That's
it?
a night.
I'm very
That's
into
a
the
night.
next
That's
sister.
a night for them.
I'm on to the next.
For any other stream, Michael, it probably would be wrong.
Where's the best place to buy those like Gundam snap together kits? Because they look wicked. I'd be into that, but I just haven't researched it because I'm lazy and I don't know how Google works.
There's a few good stores. 1001hobbies.co.uk is quite cheap. And with Gundam, because they've been going for so long, there are literally so many kits. A lot of them look similar, but a lot of the older ones you can get quite cheap, like 10, 15 quid. But they go up in price quite steeply, Michael will tell you. So,
I have no connection to Gundam other than I look at them and think, they look like Zords from Power Rangers. They're cool.
Well, same here. I don't watch any of the. I'm not really down with the content at all. But they are, I have to say, very fun to make. These 30-minute sisters are brilliant to make.
Yeah, I mean, there's 30-minute missions. There's a whole range of. They're cheap and affordable and easy to make. The 30-minute mission kits. You can get Star Wars kits if you're into Star Wars, Nick.
Oh, I love them. Well, I love the Holy
They make
Trilogy.
snap together Star Wars ships and figures, so you can build your own action figure.
Well, yeah.
Master's probably got one next to him.
That's what they make any anime Star Wars?
No. No, it would be good if they brought out like some Visions figures or something. I mean, they did with their figure line. Brought out figures. Bandai have a few fingers in different
It'd
areas.
be cool to get like Leia or Rum or Padme in the version like
in
what Rum
anime
had.
style. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would
I
be
mean,
awesome.
it might be a thing in Japan, but I just haven't come across them myself. Yeah.
John, ever come across any of those in that pervy 10th floor store you went into?
They've
You ever
always
see
sold
anything like
Bandai
that?
kits over here. They're not cheap.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean in the UK,
especially some of the bigger ones, like the AT-AT was on special here at EB Games.
Yeah.
It's usually like $100, but they had it for like $40.
Palps is going to start whapping stuff out now. Look, watch Palps.
Well, you put me on screen. I thought I might as well.
Oh, I know. I anticipated you were going to start whapping things out. So.
That's a good kit. That is a great kit. That one.
That's nice. I like that.
I like that. That is very cool.
What's that one?
Red.
I've always
well,
liked
it was Red
X-Wing
5, but
oh yeah,
I made him into Red 3 instead. But yeah, the Bandai.
Just Nick, that's it, plain, just straight out of the box, built, no paint.
Right.
Well, I painted, weathered it slightly.
I haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet. I think I'm going to do a Sol Guerrero as like a black and white stripe one.
It's a good kit though, that one.
But very detailed kits, Nick.
Yeah, they look awesome. Are they? But are there like moderately easy kits for people like me who are fat-fingered and impatient? That's
well,
the main.
we're all fat-fingered.
Yeah,
well, that's the ones you're doing. That's the ones you're doing right now. The quick builds.
What was the one that Mother sent to Shanti and she knocked it together pretty quick?
Yeah, she did a droid. The Tanty 4 she bought herself, and she knocked that out in like half an hour.
Yeah.
There's something coming out of the stash soon after this is finished. It's been coming for a long time.
Not the perfect grade.
Yeah, it's time.
You gotta do it. Do it.
Do it.
do it.
Should I show Nick what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
Happy
next
New
level.
Year.
Is that Mrs. Chip? Hold on,
Yes, it is, Mr. Chip.
Mrs.
Happy
Chip.
New Year.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Chip.
Hey.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mr.
I'm
Chip.
glad your penile extension stay in the hospital went well.
Thank you, Mr. Chip.
Thank you, Mr. Chip.
No, he didn't have the flu. It was all a ruse. He didn't have the flu.
Wait a minute. How the fuck does she know?
Hang on, I thought the first rule of
Got some
penis
explaining to do,
extension.
lady.
I thought the first rule of penis extension club is we don't talk about penis extension club.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Is that what she said? Penis extension.
Just said, I was telling him how big yours was.
Dear Lord. Oh, I love Mrs. Chip.
I love that she just came on and wrecked you. Just like,
Yeah.
Welcome to my world, guys. Welcome to my world.
She's been doing that a while
every
now. We do love Mrs. Chip. Oh.
Wow.
Right. Let's
Bit
get
of
him on.
context, Nick. There's a black series sitting in front of it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's-
Oh my
hold
goodness!
on. How's your father? Whoa!
That's the perfect
Yeah, that's a
grade.
serious kit, that one.
If we
It's,
play our cards right now, Nick, we might get a trip into the sex dungeon.
Oh! You knows I love a sex dungeon.
It's not actually in the house, but we'll see. There's not much to see, honestly. There's not to see.
There is a lot to see.
They're all the Bandais.
Look at all those.
Those.
Yeah.
He says there's not much to see, and he's got an absolute shit ton.
He's got like the whole fleet.
Yeah,
both
you
sides.
wait and see his Black Series collection, and then he wrapped out his sex dungeon.
Well, that's a nice one.
Nice B-wing. That's a nice B-wing.
Yeah,
I want to do my B-wing like the one out of Rebels, the orange colour.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Very cool.
The
Black
classic
Series.
ships, man. The classic ships. They're just
Now, all
winners.
those are snap together, Muzz?
Yeah, they're all
those.
Bandai.
Yeah, they're all Bandai.
You can get Revel too. Revel do them as well. Snap
Yeah,
together.
but the engineering on Bandai is amazing. Really good.
Next level.
I do apologise if you just heard a burp.
Those are snap together. Look at that. That's awesome.
Oh, the only one that's not is that speeder bike. That's out of that. What's one of the table games they play?
Oh, the Legions or something?
Yeah, Legends or
Legion.
Yeah,
Legion.
yeah, Legion.
And
Yeah.
Legions. It's another one of them. I've got another one to build of that. But they're the same scale as that Bandai ATST.
Ah, I keep forgetting. I've got that stupid fucking Rogu set to do. I keep forgetting about that.
Oh, yes. I want to find that.
So there's no painting required then.
No.
Well, no, not really.
There's a lot of
You don't
stickers.
have to.
That
No,
one in
you
there
don't
has
have to.
no paint on it. That's just put together.
That's awesome. That's
Every other one in here's been airbrushed and painted. Weathered.
You usually get these slide decals or stickers with either one, and
Yeah.
you just put them on, and that's it.
Yeah, Rum was saying Black Series.
oh my.
Yeah,
He hasn't got much, has he? I'm joking. Obviously.
Yeah. It's a problem. I've got a hot toy. That's about it. That's the only one.
Oh, that's an Ahsoka hot toy? Nice.
The thing is, you can't take money with you, and if you got family, it gets left behind. They pay inheritance on it, so you just as well spend it now and have all the stuff you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these things still sell them.
And a lot of the stuff will appreciate too.
Yeah. But yeah, the Ghost is coming sometime soonish, I suppose.
Oh, is that
Where
the
the
one
hell did I put
that?
it?
What's
Is
that?
that the one that Stu just reviewed?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's bigger than that. Where it's going to go.
I have no connection to that sort of side of Star Wars, but I was watching Stu's video, and it's so that's
it's
so well put together.
Yeah.
Bang. Dungeon.
We're getting to the dungeon.
Sex dungeon time.
Where's my thongs? Seriously.
Where's
morning, cat.
me thongs? Well, you
gotta
can't get more
thongs.
Australian than that.
He's just got to cover
Where's
up.
me thongs?
He's just got to cover up his sex toys.
Oh.
Down to the dungeon we will go, where we do things that you can't know.
I got there just yet. I'll get eaten alive. Mozzie season.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta watch those drop bears. They come out at night too.
Let me just suit up.
Suing up.
Come back to us.
All right. While you're doing that, I just need to, as you have all demanded, we do need to have regular intervals of our favourite. Well, the first lady. We do need our little dosage of, as you've all requested.
Whoa.
As you've all been demanding, we need to keep the. I know you all want to see Cat's butt get slapped by Michael, the pervy Australian elf. So here we go. A little bit more action.
If you think that I'm gonna go home, you got it on me. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need you. That's how much I want you. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need you. Touch. That's how much I want you. Slap my butt. Slap my butt. Slap my butt. If you think that I'm gonna go home, you got it on me. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's
So who do you
And
think's
once
gonna
again,
get the
thank you,
first
Mr. B.
message from Cat Rum?
As demanded by you lot.
What? I don't think we
Like it throws us on
demanded
that
it.
one.
Probably not under the bus.
She's lucky she's not here.
Oh, what? Hang on.
Well,
What's that?
She's here. She's here.
Whoa, Lady Catherine.
Oh, hey, there she
Good
is.
morning. Boom. Oh, earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Look away, cat. Look away.
Well, that was only a little bit of slap and tickle. You wait until we get to the next.
I just, I'm not trying to encourage you with this, Bob, but I just think a bit of clear fishing line or that like nylon clear cotton around Michael's hand could really enhance those
There it
videos.
is.
All right, we're in the sex dungeon. We're in the sex dungeon. Sex dungeon time, everyone.
This is BMX.
We're in.
Yeah.
The old red
We're
line.
in.
It's funny. It's got to be
We're in
painted the
it.
same color as this, which was
Paint. Dexter.
it's all paint.
Sex dungeon
Hey.
time, baby.
It's Aussie Dexter.
Yeah, this looks like a murder happening. I'm scared.
No.
Is that a dead blobby costume over there? What is that?
Is that a what? Blobby?
That's a blobby
Blobby.
costume. You've murdered Blobby. Oh, it's a pile of pig stuff. Okay.
Commonly known as a sperm seed.
See, you all
Did I
thought
just
we
see? Did I just see a baboon sat on the floor?
Yeah, right. It's like
You
what?
thought we were mad. We
Oh,
told
no,
you.
a baboon. Oh no, it's an air tank. What am I seeing? It looks like a baboon's face from the wrong angle.
Oh my
Is that a
God.
boat?
A boat.
What
That's
the
the
heck?
boat.
There's a boat in there?
That's where it keeps
One
the
day
gimp.
That's where he keeps the bodies.
One of the other projects that'll take me years to finish.
That's how he exposes the bodies.
There's a guy in arseless leather chaps and a gag ball in his mouth in the
Yeah,
boat.
I mean,
See,
if this was a no context walkthrough, I gotta
Yeah.
say it looks quite
You would-
scary
yeah.
with all the
It is,
plastic around.
yes.
the first time I brought him up here.
If he went over to his house and he's like, "Let me show you something," he walked you in here, you'd be like, call the police.
You're just
Michael-
waiting to get a syringe in the neck and like wake up on a table, cling filmed.
See, Michael, Zombie, and I have been through the sex dungeon before, so we're
They knew what to
familiar with it.
expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
got to
yeah.
watch out for those baboons, Nick. That's all.
Watch out for the baboon. Yeah.
Honestly, that air compressor, the like the top control of it, as he flashed past it, looked like a baboon's face to me.
Love it.
Yeah.
There you go. No bodies.
What time
No.
is an acceptable time for hair of the dog on New Year's Day?
What time did you wake up?
I got out of bed at about 10:15.
Yeah.
Well, I got up at 10:30 and I was killing 1 by 11. So
Hey, Happy New Year, Paul.
yeah.
Paul's Collectibles.
Hey, Paul.
Hope you're enjoying Montana.
Happy New Year.
How you doing, Paul?
What's
Oh
he
yeah,
done?
he's a Montana man now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Paul,
He's up there on the ranch.
just for you, Paul. I know you'd never ask for it, but I'm sure you wouldn't mind watching.
Watching the video.
Is Michael's spanking Lady Catherine?
Remember, cats in the chat.
You got it on. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need your touch. That's how much I want you. Slap my butt and call me slut. You know I don't really give a fuck. That's how much I need your touch. That's how much I want you. Slap my butt. Slap my butt.
Everyone's going to be singing that song all day now.
If you think
You're going to be in so much trouble.
I think it's Mr. B's fault.
I'm not the one who's posting that.
Mr. B. Who have we lost?
Mr. B, you gave him the live ammunition, so yeah. So
We've lost Michael. Can we say Happy New Year to Paul's Collectibles and also to David World Toys, please?
Hey.
Hey, David.
guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, all.
Only a day late, but it's all good.
Well,
Better be
Well,
late.
good here.
if you insist on being in the future.
Do. God,
Pop's
bloody
favourite
tune
line.
now.
Slept that
Right. We've done 2 hours and 12 minutes. Do we push on and do another 45, make it 3 hours, or are we happy to call it a day?
I'm good to keep.
I'm not
I
going anywhere.
got all this delayed before it goes off. So
All right, we'll go to 3 hours and we'll do 45 more minutes, and then and then it's probably roast time.
Roast
then,
dinner
probably.
time.
Yeah, there you go.
I've really got to go at some point and I say build the fire. I just chucked a couple of handfuls of coal on the ashes from last night and a bit of wood, and it went up again like crazy. I was like, but what I didn't think about is I've got to empty the fire grill, and now it's going to be burning hot.
Michael needs the link again, Rum.
It should be pinned. I'll post it again. There you go, Michael. Where is I've also got some new. Where are my new? There they are. I've also got some new fingered by rum material.
Oh God!
Courtesy of Mr. B. You see, Mr. B's got a lot to answer for. John would like this.
Yeah.
We were talking about this yesterday. John would like this. We need John to do a voice for this one. If I do the action, John, will you do the voice?
He's got us on mute.
What's
There he
going
is.
on? What are we doing?
You're going to do a voice for us.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I'm just going to... Hold on a minute.
What kind of voice?
Well, you'll
Hey,
find...
Mo,
You'll
how you
see.
doing? What's
No,
going on? It's
no,
the
no, no,
Rum
no.
Show.
No, not one of them. Right, you ready? You ready?
Okay. What's up? I'm a Dilophosaurus. How's things over in TV land, you guys? Oh, let's get over here. It's time to go munching. Let's munch it. Munchy, munchy, munchy. It's time for munching. Munchy, munchy, munchy. Hey, Michael, Pervy Michael, slap that butt. Slap that butt. Munch. Munch.
Oh,
Just when you think it can't get weirder.
what have I done?
I've just realised that Lady Catherine could be a whole backdrop, couldn't she, to a new Fingered by Rum episode. Everyone could come on and finger. The idea is everyone can come on and finger Cat.
Do you have a death wish?
She's already gone. She's not going to watch the show if this happens. She came in and went, "Oh great, I'm out."
Right.
Like just left.
Oh, John, I've got another one for you.
Now what? I'm from the planet Bluga Blue, and today we're going to stick my nose in it.
God.
These things are bloody dangerous as well. I've got to say, Mr. B.
They look amazing.
Cowtails?
Yeah.
Caramel cowtails?
The chocolate ones are pretty good.
I've got another one I've got to take out of the wrapper.
Wow.
Let's take this one
That
out.
thing.
Here we go.
You get the weirdest stuff, man.
I'm an alien. I'm an alien. I'm an alien.
I'm an alien.
I'm
I'm
an
alien.
It's like it's got a Dalek's body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an alien. I'm an alien.
Guess what I can do with my antenna?
Right. I'm going to dip out, guys. I love all you weirdos, but I did tell the missus I was going to be like an hour.
What, the fingering was the fingering was too much?
No, the fingering. no.
Fingering is where you draw the
We
line.
found his limit, everyone.
No, not at all. It's just that I anticipated an hour. I've done an hour and 45, and I'm just thinking, I've got a hangover. Do I need a grumpy person as well? Do you know what I mean?
It's all right. We understand. We know now.
How to get rid of me?
Everyone's had
I'm
enough
an
of Nick.
alien. I'm an
Just
alien. I'm an alien.
Let's get the finger. Start fingering.
Well, no doubt you'll stream before at some point, but I'll see you all soon. And if not, I'll see you all on Lego Studs on Sunday.
See you, Nick.
See you, Nick.
Take it easy, guys. Bye. Bye.
Right. Well, Cat did pop in and pop straight out.
That's probably a blessing, huh?
She's on her way to the airport. She lives just across from an airport. She's probably just driving around right now. Doorbell will ring and Cat will be standing there with her aluminium bat waiting.
I know, and now she has my address since I just mailed her something.
You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. B. You know,
Mr. B's in a whole host of Mr. B's in a whole world of.
Oh, great.
You could kind of sense it. You could kind of sense like there was a lot of like anticipation for the unboxing. Mr. B was like really like, I can't wait for you guys to open the boxes. And then it dawned on him. I got my out, and it quickly became apparent. And you could just hear the tone in his voice suddenly like drop. The realization was sinking in.
Oh yeah.
What have I done?
Exactly. Yeah, as soon
I
as
should
you
have put
started
clothes
open
on
the
her.
box, I was just like, oh no.
Oh wow.
Yeah. May as well pack up now for the doghouse.
Just move next door, Mr. B, in case Cat turns up with the bat. All right.
Salacious and Pilly Yum Yum haven't got their hands on him yet, or hands on her yet.
Oh no!
Oh jeez. Rum's just digging my grave, shovel time at a time. Well, I just hope that she realizes that when I said that there was no elf involved.
There was no elf involved.
I mean, you got to think though. When I first started those, it was a couple of months ago. I started that like around Halloween.
Do you know the crazy thing is, I literally walked into the front room the other day, and Earth Mum had Michael, the pervy Australian elf, on her lap, and she was dressing him. Like, what are you doing? She's like, God, Michael needs a little hat. She was putting his hat on.
I don't know if they had them in the UK, but they had costumes for Elf on the Shelf for sale here.
Fucking hell, bloody beauty, Michael. My name's Michael, and I'm bloody pervy as hell.
You know, we saw.
What's Mr. B got out? I maybe missed what Mr. B's got out.
Oh wow!
A couple of years ago, I stepped on one of these battle droids and I broke both the legs and the waist area. So I figured I'd make it into something that Ahsoka cut up.
That looks sick.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah. Keeps throwing it away, you know.
I was going to say, yeah, there you go, folks. Don't throw away your old action figures.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, we are now joined by the only man
Happy
to
New Year,
welcome in
Ghost.
all of the foolish mortals into the world. He goes by the name 1000 Ghost.
Happy New Year, foolish mortal.
Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year. We be welcome.
Happy New Year, Chris.
How you doing? How you
Good, how you
feeling? You haven't been feeling very well either. How are you feeling now?
No, I shouldn't have come on that stream with you because then I caught whatever you had.
Oh shit.
But no, I'm doing better now. I took half a bottle of NyQuil last night and a couple other things, so I'm feeling better now. But I do want to make it clear I am not part of the elf spanking lady cat.
What?
I don't blame you. I don't want to be part of it either.
You're up to your neck in it, mister.
I think her boyfriend Hayden would approve of this.
Bloody Hayden. Oh, that was the dark times, as we refer to that as. Ghosty, what number shirt is it, and what's on the shirt today?
This is number 74. It is The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, we're going to do another half hour, and then.
Sure. I see you come on for all the Australians, but you won't stay on for those of us who have to wake up at a decent time.
Well, it is at like 1:25 a.m. here.
Oh, okay. There you go then. Why are you making them stay up so late?
Well, you know,
it's not even New Year's Day there anymore.
Everyone knows that England is in the center of the universe. That everyone else has to organize themselves around us, and that right, Pops?
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically, basically how it works out.
No one's making them play up. They're just sticking around for the butt spanking.
Isn't this better? Kind of like when you flush the toilet.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. There's a bit of a
all the crap just spirals down to the middle.
Yeah, if you go down under, it goes the other way.
Yeah, that's right. It goes the opposite way.
They have to be awkward. They have to be bloody awkward.
I have to admit, I do like watching the mudlarking on the Thames to see all the stuff you guys just tossed into the river.
Oh, yeah. They find some interesting things, don't they? And some valuable things, too.
The other found one of the guys found Edward III coin the other day. That was pretty cool.
Keep searching. You might find Edward III himself.
He could be. Hey, they found other things in parking lots, so I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This is true.
We bury our rules in strange places.
Somebody should have walked up to that dig site and said, "Mate, you can't park there."
Yeah.
I used to like watching that Time Team.
Yeah.
That was good.
I love Time Team. I support the new show.
I don't know if I've seen the new version.
I don't know. I've seen the new.
Yeah, they've been doing new episodes for a couple years now.
Okay. What, the same hosts and stuff, or?
No, Tony only comes back every so often, but a lot of the rest of the team is there.
Oh yeah, right. Like the old the bloke with the hat. He's a character.
No, he randomly comes back, but his back is too bad, so he can't, can't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Right. 5 more days before back to work. 5, 1, 2.
Oh, the countdown. There's nothing worse.
Oh no.
Don't feel bad. I gotta go
took
back
an extra
tomorrow.
week. Oh, really?
Back tomorrow.
That sucks.
That sucks. Sucks balls.
I finally made the decision last week that I'm actually not going to go back to work.
Wow. Retired.
Yep, I'm retired.
Officially retired.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
The plan is now in action. Oops.
I should probably start job hunting. No rush.
Job hunting's so much fun.
Yeah, there's no rush to do it. It's just you see what pops up. I don't want anything strenuous. It's just a little part-time thing to do.
Ideally, something local too.
Yeah, something local, part-time, and then maybe Maybe I'll set up my Etsy store.
Yeah, you should. You should do that.
Oh, you should do that,
I
man.
could sell bits
I still,
like these.
still reckon you should be going to a couple of cons too with
Are
your
there any
artwork.
toy shops around you could apply to?
Is what?
Any toy shops around that you can apply to?
Oh, no, there's our news comic store is like a local run thing, so he's got quite a small unit. Yeah.
Who wants to deal with nerds all day?
Yeah. I just sit in the shop painting models and telling people to just go away, I'm busy.
You could get hired to kind of be like a sit in a store window and just paint all day, and they could come and gawk at you like a gorilla or something, and tap on the glass, and every so often you go
dance monkey. I'll be like with the old homeless.
Yeah, you have to put your emperor's robe on.
Oh yeah. Your fingers.
Who is that going on YouTube that does the emperor? What's his name? BJ Wimpy. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
No.
BJ Wimpy. He's good.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, check out his YouTube channel, BJ Wimpy. He dresses up as the emperor and does little skits. He does another character as well. I don't know what the other character is he does.
I had a bit of a fever dream, except I didn't have a fever. But I thought we should overdub Star Wars in UK accents and put Vader's proper West Country accent back.
Yeah, bring it back.
And give Chewie a voice. Have you seen the clip where they've got Chewbacca, Peter Mayhew speaking?
Yeah, that was great.
They're yelling at him, and he's like, "What are you doing? Tell him we're leaving." It's like, go on.
I love the Oral Noughts. Have you ever seen the Oral Noughts channel?
No.
Oral Noughts, AURALNAUTS, as in astronauts, but Oral Noughts, and they overdub Star Wars with crazy conversations. And they do the Endor dance scene at the end without any music. So you could just, all it is them clapping out of time and just really awkward. Lando's clapping, but he's totally out of sync with everyone else. And all you can hear is the Ewoks like hitting the stormtrooper helmets, like, and it's really bad. Like it's.
I don't know. I don't think anybody will top bad lip reading. Those guys.
Oh yeah.
That stupid seagull song. Sometimes it just pops in my head, and I'm like, oh damn it.
What was the one that Obi-Wan sang about, some woman duck thing or whatever it was?
Yeah, we all have a duck thing in a bush.
Yeah, waiting for you.
Waiting for us.
Oh yeah, Aeronauts do Laser Moon. Laser Moon's the Death Star. Something like friggin' Laser Moon. Oh yeah, the Star Wars throne scene without any music. Chewie moaning.
Hey, Rum, you might have to put Mr. B's camera on big screen.
Okay.
I see these, I think.
So I wasn't looking. Oh yeah. Oh no! Now you're giving me ideas. Yeah. I've got that set as well. I think Lady Catherine's gonna enjoy.
No.
Right, Catwoman set. Apparently, you can get the bat pod for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good look at Mr. B's fantastic.
Dark Talon. Who's the one on the left?
Remember, Rum, focus.
Oh, good Dark Talon. Oh my God, Cat is so gonna have lesbian sex with Catwoman.
Oh no!
Oh my word!
Even without trying, you're trying, Mr. B. You're helping.
Beautiful. Look at the hand on the hips and the look back. That's we've all had that look before. I mean, that's the. Are you ready?
I agree with Peltz. It'd be great if they sold the bike to go with her.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
not
digging
taking
it,
mine out.
sir.
I'm not taking mine out of the box yet. What is the bike? Is the bike any good?
Yeah, the bike is awesome. Yeah, everything works on it. You know, the wheels turn and everything. Yeah. And it's a great piece to pose your figures on.
Yeah, Darth Talon's got some thick thighs as well, hasn't she?
Say again?
Darth Talon's are nice and thick.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite customs.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
why Disney Star Wars will never live up to what Lucas had planned. You know, that's what we should have had. Darth Talon. Yeah, what a shame.
Yep, definitely a waste of a great character.
Oh well. Okay.
What'd you guys think of the last Skeleton Crew?
Oh, is there one out today? Is there one out today? I've
Yeah.
not seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've not seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
And the last one, I was delirious during the last one, so I
the last one was great.
It was a bit short of an episode, this one.
Are we getting closer to understanding what's going on, or is that just going to be a cliffhanger still?
I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
I'm definitely going to pencil that one in for today.
Yeah.
Before someone does spoil it for me.
Right.
It's a short one today, though. It's,
That's all right.
Still not a bad episode.
No, not bad. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go around the board. Let's start to wrap things up. We'll go around the board, and you can show something off, and let us know what you're up to. If you want to pimp anything, by all means, please do so. We've only got.
I think there's enough pimping tonight, right?
Yeah. Let's start. Well, I think we need to start with Mr. B. He's got a lot to answer for, hasn't he? Really?
Yeah, the newest resident of the doghouse.
Yeah.
Hang on. Rephrase that. The newest permanent member of the doghouse.
Exactly. Right.
There's no parole for you, sir.
Oh no.
Straight in, life member.
Yeah, I don't know
Surprised
what
she
I'm going to
hasn't
do
put
to
you
fix
under
this
the
one.
doghouse. What's Jumpy saying? Jumpy says Oral Noughts is brilliant, and Bad Lip Reading is awesome too. It's the future. It was really a long time ago. Yeah, if you like Bad Lip Reading, check out Oral Noughts. You'll like it. They do DC and all sorts of other stuff as well. Mr. B, thank you for providing us with our own first lady into the den. And
Thank you for Keith Given.
Michael, the pervy elf, has got a few ideas for some shorts, so look out for.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Look out for some updates.
That's Michael the pervy elf, not this Michael.
Just not Michael the perv.
Although I'm sure I can come up with some stuff.
Some might say the two are synonymous with each other.
The lines are blurred.
All right, John the bearded biker scout.
Ugh, I can't do it with glasses on.
Goodbye, everybody, from the bearded biker scout. Stay awesome out there, everybody.
Be sure to look out for the super awesome science channel coming soon.
Yeah.
Did we get that link in the description? I think we probably
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
You put it in, yeah.
Okay.
I jumped on, subscribed, got in there.
Okay, we are now with Chip Ganassi, aka the one.
Oh, is that the Batmobile?
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at the
nice.
Look at
size.
that.
That's a monster.
Front.
Wow.
It's got like
Boo.
stickers for fuel and nails.
Wow.
That's bloody huge.
That's an awesome kit.
That's very detailed.
That's a chunky.
It's going to need its
Wow.
own room, but it's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like got a whole area over here. I'm looking at like I gotta clear off some spots.
That's gonna be a whopper.
Yeah. So, it's a fun build though. It's fun.
Please tell Mrs. Chip that Salacious will be thinking about her later on.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I have a feeling I think I'm safe.
Good seeing you, Chip.
Good seeing you guys, man. Have a good one. Happy New
It's
Year.
nice having you about, Chip. So I know you've been
Yes.
busy, but it's good having you. It's good having you around.
Thank you. Thank you.
I miss you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. All right, let's go to Papa Palps.
Oh, yes, I've been doing a little bit of work on
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
look at that.
death.
Is that the Death Judge? Is that what he's called?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Judge Death. Bit of work on him.
To death.
And did a little bit of metallics on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks so cool, that one.
That's cool.
Which will
There is another bit that's good.
Go on there.
Whoa!
Oh, hello.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa, hello.
Hello.
Obviously, there's a couple of arms to go in it as well. But been doing some of the bones.
No, that's most.
Is that a statue or
The arms aren't necessary.
Well, it's got the staff that the army's holding. The staff, so.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Very nice. Very nice
That's
indeed.
what I've been working on today.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. Very good. All right. Somebody needs to speak some sense into this man.
I'm innocent compared to Mr. B now. Jeez.
Remember how demanding those Aussie women can be.
Oh, I know that. Don't worry about
Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful.
that. No, it's all good. It is all good. But yeah, no, it's all good. It's always been fun going here, you know that.
Well, we did wonder what was going down at the golf club, and now we know.
That's why I always play a few extra holes, you know.
19th hole. Played a lot.
Yeah. You need permission to play the back nine, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You know, you can just, you know, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah, you just got to watch your breath sometimes.
Yeah. That's right. All right, Zombie. Good seeing you, buddy.
No worries.
Yeah. Thanks for streaming, Ron.
That's me. Let's go to Duff Mother.
That's come along nice, Muzz. Real nice. Have a look at that.
Yeah, I just blasted that hole. I wasn't happy with the texture of the foam, so I went,
Well, if you're not happy with it, you just send it my way.
That does look good.
just but yeah, that's what I've been up to. That's come up nice.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, mate, that looks great.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks for the video,
great.
mate. I'm going to be playing that for a few people.
No worries. There's
Like,
a few
get
more
the career started.
No worries.
Good all again. Happy New Year, all.
Mm-hmm.
All the best.
Yeah. New Year.
New Year, Muzz.
Happy New Year.
Is that a pair of breasts on your bowling table?
That's as far as you got.
Just
Look
literally
on
a
the boobs first.
pair of boobs.
I finished that one, and now I'm building the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
typical.
But
You just got,
Yeah.
start with the
you
boobs.
just got his tits
I don't
out,
know how this
basically.
chick stands up straight.
Michael's
Oh my
just
God.
joined you.
Yeah, she's got a nice.
Yeah, you
brat.
just happened to catch me at that stage. Yes.
Yeah. It's not.
Oh, here's their head too. I thought
Not
that
the
was
worst thing
appropriate.
it's not the worst thing we've ever caught you doing, to be honest.
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks for
Alright.
having me. Happy New Year to everyone, and yeah, catch up soon, I guess.
Alright. Good evening, Michael. And we'll give the last word to the Ghost Walker.
Let's see. I finished the first floor of the bakery.
Oh, make sure you hang on to it, Ghosty.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's nice.
Oh, I thought I was going to fall forward.
Oh,
then.
wow.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
And then I started on the second floor. It has 4 floors.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's fair size too, Jesus.
So
Is that one of the models that sponsor you again?
yes, this is actually from a different
cool.
company called
Yeah.
Fantasy. Shut up, Rum.
I haven't said anything.
I like the other brand name.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh wow.
It's got a penthouse.
As soon as I'm done and I put up my review and stuff, they gave me a coupon code that you can get 15% off the set.
Oh, nice.
So that's about it.
Oh, that one.
I'll shoot a video today with these new card set
Yeah.
for Generation 1.
Nice.
That's about
Now,
it.
does that one light up, Chris?
No, they don't have light kits,
Okay.
but I wish they did, but they do not. So
Very nice. Good to see you, Ghosty.
there you go.
Good to see you.
Oi, hello.
Oh, one more time. Let's do it.
I see a lot of messages waiting for me. I hope it's not Cat.
Thanks for watching.
I'm not at all happy. You're all on the naughty list. All of you. They're the naughty list. Permanent naughty list.
All right. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone.
I'm going to go and have roast dinner. And Michael, the Australian pervy elf, is going to
take care of business.
I think he's going elbows deep.
Great.
Courtesy of Mr. B.
Great.
We're all getting some this New Year's Eve.
Except from this to be.
Fucking hell, bloody beautiful, matey. Bloody beautiful. We're in, everyone. We're in.
It's a ripper.
See you later, everyone.
Well, that's Bonza.